אזהרה, הפודקאסט של בן בן ברוך עלול להיות ממכר.
המוג'ו של בן בן ברוך, עוצמתי, מצחיק ומרגש. הגיוני שתתמכר. כל מוצ"ש, פרק חדש.
Okay, I have the honor to have in my podcast, my first podcast in English ever. First ever. How is it like to be the first one?
They say, what does the Gemara say? Kol hatchalot chashot.
Yeah, יפה. Okay, so Dovi.
Yeah, we're here in Israel.
My brother, how are you?
Good, thank God. I'm sad.
Why? It's because it's gonna. Yeah. Okay, but
shows.
we still have another show tonight.
One more show. Yeah.
One more show. How was the five that you already did?
Incredible. The crowds here are incredible. I think there's something about the Israeli crowds. First of all, I highly recommend doing a comedy tour right after a war ends. Everyone needs something to do. They're dying to go. So many people came up to me like, you say, I've been dying to laugh, and I'm like, oh, that's why I do it. It's not why I do it. I do it for myself.
Yeah, I know. I know.
But I think but there's something about that in people live here more. They live in the day more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because everyone knows someone that died or whatever, and so they live every day more, and I could feel the energy in the room. So I'm telling you, I know when I get back to America, I'm going to be disappointed in the crowds, but I got to come back.
Did you ever believe that you're going to do a tour outside of your, let's say, neighborhood, in Jersey or in New York or whatever?
No. I never believed I would make a living from doing stand-up. It's crazy. I literally like chai b'seret, as they say here.
Wow.
Like my life, it doesn't feel real. Thank God. My mom reminds me every day that I don't deserve it.
So for those of, I don't know who is going to see or listen to this podcast in my end, probably all your audience will.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but for those...
You'll see them in the comments. They're very annoying.
So let us know in the comments where are you from. And I just want to ask how it all started. Like, tell us.
How it all started?
Tell us, a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'll start, but cut me off and ask if there's something we could do, Hebrew, English, whatever. If you don't understand something. Yeah. So I was the youngest of six. My dad was a big rabbi, obviously. And I don't know, I was figuring out, I was a little lost. I went to yeshiva at Israel. I didn't like it so much. I switched to a different yeshiva. I didn't like it. I came back and I was learning in Yeshiva University, where my dad is a Rosh Yeshiva. Learning, I realized that in America, if you come from like a family where people learn and you don't want to learn, what they tell you to do is take the LSAT, go to law school, and then afterwards you figure it out. Just go to law school. Yeah. So I took so I did that, and I was good at that. Thank God I got into one of the best schools in America. And after one semester,
did you graduate?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. After my first day, I realized I'm not gonna last. My first day in law school, I'm sitting next to a guy, and everyone in the school, I come from yeshiva. I barely went to college. I went to a fake college, whatever. Got a half degree in Talmud, and everyone else is coming with like major degrees. They're all much older. Yeah. The guy next to me says, "You're not gonna believe this." Random guy. He says, the reading they gave us to do over the summer. And I said, "What reading?" He said they gave us a case to read, and in law school you have to prepare all these cases. He said I was reading the case, and they have a typo in the case, in the book. And I said, "Okay, what?" He said, they have a typo in the textbook. I said, I'm not going to sit next to you for the next 3 years. It's not going to work. So I left law school.
On what age? How old?
It was right before COVID, 2019.
So you were something
23,
around
22, 23. Okay. I was young. And then I didn't know what I was going to do. I sold insurance for a little bit. Also didn't like it. I don't know. I couldn't sit. I didn't like it. I wasn't being creative. And then I was talking about, I was working for 2 Israeli guys, friends of mine in New Jersey in real estate. And that's when I was starting like comedy. I was like, I loved when my friends would get married and they would have an afruf. I would love speaking at the Uffer. That was like I would write out, and I loved writing the jokes and everything, and that was like my big highlight. I was a big like Uffer speaker, and I was very good at that, and I realized I enjoyed that. And I was a big fan of comedy. I grew up listening to a lot of comedy. Really, so we're only actually when I was young, I was only allowed to listen to a few to Brian Regan.
Okay, wow. I love
Seinfeld and Jim Gaffigan. They were the only like fully clean ones.
You know, I waited for his next for his second special, Brian Regan. I waited so much.
He took a huge break.
Yeah, and then I must say I was a little disappointed because I remember his first one with the, with the eye test. Remember this bit with the. Yeah, now you see this.
Yeah,
and the second one was a little disappointing.
I think his younger one. He's young and he's screaming the whole time, and then like you see him, he didn't put out a special for 20 years, and like, wow, you got old, you're fat. What happened?
Yeah, I walked on the moon.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
I walked
on the moon. That was hooked on fun. Yeah. So, and then as I go...
Brian Regan and...
Seinfeld
of course.
And Jim Gaffigan. They were the only...
Because there was clean.
And my parents listened to older ones. My parents liked Jackie Mason and Henny Youngman, like old comedians. Yeah. And...
I just a few weeks ago, I'm embarrassed to say that, but I discovered Jackie Mason a few weeks ago.
Really?
No, I know, I did videos of I didn't know who he was, but now I just keep watching each and everything that even though it's a little bit old, but he was very, very funny and
right.
And special, with his accent, Jewish accent,
very Jewish.
Wow,
whole
crazy.
He's the Zeta. He's the grandfather of what I do.
Yo.
Everything comes from I was telling you yesterday, like Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah,
that's your grandfather.
Yeah.
So everything, the fact that there's even a thing for comedians to just say, "This is what non-Jews do. This is what Jews do," and that's a funny thing. Yeah. That's like what he invented.
What about Steve Wright? The father of Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, Steve Wright.
Wow. Yeah. With us, Eitana. We must say we're gonna call you.
I learned. What's the word again? What's the word you taught me today for producer?
Mefik, like producer. Yeah, Mefika.
Mefika.
She's a girl. Okay. So she is. She's the one that thought of bringing you here to Israel.
Years
right?
ago, yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah, she texted me before when I had 5 minutes. I think she texted me.
What?
December 2023.
No, get out of
here.
Yeah,
she has she has the DMs.
Okay, I won't interrupt you. I just want you to.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
With the
yeah. But when she texted me, I said I can't afford a flight to Israel right now.
Okay, so you started to doing this.
So it really came from offer of speeches. You have this Shabbat Chatan?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so
we don't have the Zachor thing you talked about, the Ben Zachor or whatever.
Oh, Shalom Zachor.
Wow. Okay.
So the minhag, I mean, it's not the real minhag, but you roast the Chatan and the Shabbat Chatan, and I love doing that. So I went to the city. I took like a stand-up course. It's not really a course. There's a comedian. It's basically like 10 open mics for the class, and a comedian that I'm still in touch with. She plays at my shows now. Her name Ashley Morris, a really good comedian. She helped me a lot. I got 5 minutes. I did my first 5 minutes at Gotham Comedy Club, and you Makir at Gotham?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so it was like one of the biggest clubs. So the way the class worked is through Gotham, and there's let's say 10 comedians, and we all do 5 minutes, and then they give us a show at Gotham to do our 5 minutes, and we all invite our friends, and it's like the graduation. Yeah. So I put on my WhatsApp stats or whatever, I'm trying comedy for the first time, and like all my friends are like, all right, we got to see this. I bring probably 30, 40 people.
Easy. I remember my first day doing comedy here in Israel. Maybe 50 people. Yeah.
And there was a girl in my class, also very talented, not Jewish, and she was bigger and insecure, like comedically everything going for her. But she was really funny, And I was talking to her before. She said, do you have anyone coming to the show first? She brought maybe 2 people. I said, yeah, maybe 35 people. She said, you know 35 people? I said, my immediate family is 40 people. So I did that. It went amazing. And then I decided I'm going to produce a show. I was like, all right, I'm amazing at this. I produce a show. I produced my first show in a shul in Manhattan. And I like wrote jokes. I said, I'm just going to write jokes and do them. It's going to be amazing. I wrote like maybe 20 minutes of jokes.
For the first time, 20 minutes?
For the first time.
Wow.
And then...
That's a lot, you know.
Well, it was terrible. I bombed.
Wow,
They were never good.
Okay.
It was awful. Everyone came, 200 to be my parents. And
Oh my
it
God.
was awful. And I said, okay, I'm done. I'm going to quit. Because I didn't realize that when you're starting, every 10 minutes you write, only 40 seconds are good. And you have to write 10 minminutes at open mics, and you choose the best 40 seconds, and then you write a new 10 minutes. And I didn't know that.
Exactly.
I just said, it's all going to work. I just felt like garbage. I remember I called my mom. I was like, I don't want to do this, whatever. And she's like, okay, don't do it. It's a good, but I really loved it. It was the only thing that,
Even though you bombed, you still loved it.
because the feeling when you killed, when I killed, when you have the crowd and they're like hanging on to every word and you're just feeling. So I never did cocaine in my life.
But it's
But
something like it.
I've heard people describe what they feel like when they do cocaine. It's very similar to the way I feel. The adrenaline rush, the everything, the feeling like you could do whatever you want. You're invincible, and I was obsessed with that feeling.
You killed me with a joke yesterday with the mezuzah and the
Cocaine
bag
and
of,
the mezuzah, okay.
the bag of cocaine.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna get to this
We'll get
later
to
on.
it,
But the
My
Adam
whole
Sandler-
audience knows that.
The Adam Sandler joke, you know. Wow. We're gonna get to this later. But-
Remind me to tell you what happened with the cocaine mezuzah joke.
okay.
Because he's shipur.
But in that particular show, 20 minutes in the
Okay.
show, where you bombing,
Okay.
you did had like 1 or 2 or maybe 10 good
No.
jokes.
No.
Nothing. So
Nothing.
what did you held on to? You know, to keep doing it.
I don't know. I don't remember what I kept doing. So there was an Israeli producer, a guy. He does comedy in English in New York. His name is Eric Malachi.
Okay.
I don't know. He does something called Talking Falafel. Like once every few months he would produce, and
Falafel.
he came to this show and he saw that I had a big audience. Whatever. I know a lot of people, so he said, "Let's produce another show," and we produced it in Stand Up New York. For Purim, I said, you know what? I'll try one more time, and then for this time, I wrote and I went to open mics and I practiced and I shaved out and I did for months.
Okay.
I did probably 40 open
Listen,
mics.
kids, you should work before you do something.
I did probably 40 open mics.
Oh, 40?
Yeah, for a 10-minute set, and at the time I thought I killed. Now I watch it, I say I sucked.
Oh, of
Whatever,
course,
yeah.
as we all.
And I hope I watch this in 20 years and think it's terrible. But and then I was like, wow. And once I had that feeling, I said, this is what I got to do. And I understood that when I bomb, I realize now that, like over Pesach, I bombed every show. But the reason I could do this, and most people can't, it's not because I enjoy killing. Everyone enjoys that.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
because I can bomb and do it again.
continue,
The
yeah,
difference
do it.
between me and someone else is that I can bomb and they can't bomb. Everyone can kill. That's
Yeah.
not hard.
I love it. It's a
So that's
Great
what
idea.
yeah. And then I wasn't on social media though, because I thought I still believed in like the old school, like in America, like you just hit the clubs and you do the open mics and someone spots you and then you get a bar show and you do that for years and then someone takes you on the road and like really like the
that you don't have this shortcut, you know, with
social
the
media.
social media.
Yeah, because comedy was much better when I called the Kura Barzel of the comedy clubs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You had to fight for
Yeah,
years
yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
it really the cream rose to the top, and that's what I thought I
We
was.
just talked about Modi, you know, before.
Yeah.
30 years of, you know, working out at comedy.
But that's why that's what gets the hours so tight.
Every bit of Modi, every sentence,
Yeah,
so accurate, you know, so...
precision, because it's years and years. That's why a lot of the comedians, their first special is much better than their second special, because their first special is their best bits from 15 years.
נכון, yeah,
And then their second special, Netflix says them, okay, do another one. They have to do it in 8 months.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
the same. So I thought that's what I was going to do. And then I remember I finally got like one show at a terrible comedy club, St. Mark's Comedy Club in New York. It was like a bringer show or of something. There was like 8 people there.
So that's why you hate this place. Yesterday we talked about this place. No, it's a terrible.
Yeah, no, it's a great room, but
No,
it's a terrible.
it's a great room, and maybe we're gonna perform there on June, or maybe at Gotham. We don't know yet.
Gothen's nice,
Yeah,
but the Gotham
Gotham-
you have to fill.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
300.
300.
300. Yeah, we know. But we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
easy.
for sure. And then I will go to the owner. I say, how can I get spots here? He says, how many followers do you have?
Wow.
I said, I have no followers. I'm doing I'm a stand-up. And he says, no, you need followers.
Seriously?
Yeah.
On like 2020, 20 something around. No, 23 something around.
Yeah,
that.
something like that. 2022, 2023. I said, so that's when and my friend, I was talking to Ami Kozak, who's coming next month, and he had followers. I said, how do you get followers? And he's an impressionist. I'm like, I'm not an impressionist. I can't do it. He said, just take your phone, hold it up once a day, and just talk to it. And it's so cringe. It's so weird because why am I talking like you have to pretend you're something before you're that?
Yeah.
And then
To this day, I still can do it. I still can just hold my phone. I sometimes do it, in some particular stories. Like I want to say something, but I can't do it as a reel or post. I can't do it like a video. It's very strange for me. Only when the war with the last war with Iran, because we had a few, So only when this last war began, so I had courage to just do a video of me talking about, don't worry, we're going to miss Purim, and probably we're going to miss Pesach, but it's going to last for years, which I'm not sure now, but yeah, so I know what you're saying. It's hard to...
So the first video...
But you did it.
Because I did one video that really took off, and Modi reposted it. It was about him.
Gadol.
I did a video. Basically, I was doing comedy, and every Shabbat table I would go to, they had the same conversation. They would say, "How much do you charge for a show?" Kama show, and I would say a number or whatever, and they'd say, "Okay," and about how many shows you do in a month. And I said, like, if I ask you how much money you make, well, you're asking me how much money I make, it's inappropriate. But because you have to do math in between, like, and then they would say every time they would say that, and they'd say, and Modi, how much does he charge? And
עדן, אחרי זה תשים לנו את הקטע עם הגרב, עם האולם, ששאלו אותנו כמה אתה מרוויח בהופעה הזאת, אתה יודע עם
and how much did Modi charge? And I'd say, I don't know, maybe this. And then they'd say, he's gay. And I said, I don't think he charges extra for that. It's all included. I had the same conversation probably 100 times. So I just said, you know what, this is funny. I keep on having it. So I threw it up on the internet, and it took off, and I realized, I was like, oh, I get followers. So then I just started. I started posting whatever popped into my head. I put it out there. And yeah, I was 100. It was slow. It wasn't like I got 50,000. I got 100 followers every day for, let's say, a year. And now
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
that now I slowed down because now I want to write actual comedy. It's very distracting to.
Yeah.
But and now I'm putting up more stand up because I want to.
But that do you find it annoying that a bit of stand up when you upload like a stand up video clip, so it got less views than something you just do like this?
Yeah, it's so frustrating.
Bedroom,
yeah, it's so frustrating.
Okay, so after that you still had this open mics, and they got you finally. They let you in to this
to the no open mics in Manhattan are not like open mics. You took me to an open mic last night with Shachar.
Yeah.
Look, it's an open mic by America.
Why? Because it's a smaller.
Open mic in America in New York, it's just comedians.
No.
It's 10 comedian b'cheder, Ken.
No.
Yes,
Come on.
it's 10. No civilians go to open mics.
What?
No, absolutely not.
And you pay for perform, right?
Yeah, you pay to perform.
What?
Yeah, that's what an open mic is. It's no one famous. No one. You go. There's they have. You know how many comedians are trying to make it in New York City?
How much?
Thousands.
Thousands.
Yeah. There's a
Okay.
ton of shows. But
You know,
it's extremely competitive.
in Israel,
People with Netflix specials are compete for spots in New York. It's a wild.
Wow.
There are people that aren't passed at the cellar that have specials on Amazon and Hulu and yeah.
So I guess I quit. Why do I need this? Okay. Just for you to know, guys, I just started my journey through comedy in English. I don't know what am I going to do with it, but I'm also doing well in Hebrew. But it's not enough, I guess. You know.
But it's not the beginning. I was
Nah,
thinking
just
about
kidding.
that because like now you basically you reached the top of Hebrew comedy and you're like I want to.
Reach the top. Well, it sounds nice, but
How does it look? How does it look from down here, Ben?
No, yesterday, for example, was my 32 set in English.
In English.
Exactly 32. I just still count them. And it was like, I'm so sorry, I run the light. That's how we say it. Like,
But you can run the light. I was trying to tell her that not to light.
I didn't saw her yesterday. I didn't saw her, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, this is the end of my my jokes. I don't have, and then I saw you pass by, so to the other
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
So I know I can. You ready? So
Yeah.
I know I can do another last joke, and that's it. So it was like 80 minutes, 18. 18, something around 18 minutes. Sorry for that. But I did.
But it was 18 new minutes because the show before you did 10 different minutes.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I work on the set from a very different perspective. It's not. I do have like 4 or 5 hours of comedy in Hebrew.
Right.
I just need to.
Translate.
Yeah, I don't know if it's translate as to try to make them work in another language.
Right.
It's so different to
So different.
translate
With
something.
everything. Like when I watch like Israeli TV and the subtitles in
so different
in English.
but yeah, it's
they translate things. I'm like you miss the whole thing.
yeah.
Right? Like someone will say a phrase in Hebrew like "Acharei kechos hakol,"
נכון.
and they'll try to translate that literally in the subtitles. I'm like you
After,
don't know what you miss the
No.
whole thing and you miss the sharpness of it because Hebrew is a much sharper language.
Yeah, because this is the holy language. Come
Yeah.
on, yeah, it's true. We got those words, like do you know why gamal? Like camel.
Ken?
Why does it call gamal? What is gamal in Hebrew?
Gamal is like gamal alai. Is that Oto Shoresh?
I think so, maybe. I am not sure, but Idana, how do you say like if someone nigmal, כאילו,
quit.
like quit. I quit drinking, like אני נגמל מלשתות. So gamal is quit drinking for 40 days in the deserts. So that's why he calls gamal, because he nigmal. הוא נגמל מלשתות. From drinking. And you know why nemala, called nemala, ant.
Okay.
Nemala, you know what?
No.
As nemala in Hebrew, ant in Hebrew is nemala. And nemala usually, collect like wheat to the ground, And how come it doesn't grow as a wheat, Because she is like circumcised, like nimol, mala, the seeds of the wheat, so it doesn't grow. That's why it's called nemala in Hebrew.
Because
Everything
makes
makes because everything makes sense in.
Right.
It's a very different language, and it's very special to do stand up in Hebrew because we are so little,
Right.
so few.
So,
Like,
yeah. But
zero-
I'm struggling with. You're trying to convert the jokes from Hebrew to English. I want my next, like after I do this, I want to take my same material and make it like make it Jewish for non-Jews. Like each joke, I'm trying to work with writers to see how can I make this applicable. for example, the mezuzah joke, I do that for totally non-Jewish crowds, but I do it a little differently.
It works, yeah, I know.
It works. I just explain to them that mezuzah is a very holy object, and then they get it that it's funny that there's cocaine inside.
yeah.
How do I start the joke? In a non-Jewish club, I'll say, we have something, in non-Jews, you have guns to protect yourself. We have the holiest part of our Torah on a dead goat, wrapped in a scroll. And it provides protection in our house. And if you watch the news, it doesn't always work. I say something like that. And that gets them awkward because, like, I'm not allowed to laugh at that. But
do you think as yarmulke wearing Jewish, like, do you have like a glass ceiling? If you want to do comedy.
No, I don't think so.
Everyone knows you.
Yeah. So there's no real ceiling if their talent goes through everything, right?
Even though you're wearing a yarmulke, for example, do you think you
the
can
yarmulke? I need the yarmulke because I always think about the yarmulke as a cheat code, right? Because comedy, stand up, there's
wow.
No,
I love it.
לא כזה, לא כאילו
connection with-
לא, ממש לא.
Okay, so
תאמין לי that there's no connection through this. אתה לא לובש כיפה much more connected.
yeah, sometimes it's true, Sometimes when you are like go off the road like for a few months or I don't know, you feel much more connected. Okay,
that's why we say women don't wear a yarmulke because they're much more connected naturally. But the reason in comedy there's like a unofficial rule that no props, right? You have the mic and the stool, and you've seen comedians through the ages. The stool could be anything. The stool is a car sometimes. The stool is a hammer, whatever it is. With Bill Cosby, the stool was a toilet bowl. Do you remember the Bill Cosby clip of the toilet bowl? And that's the only thing you get. For me, if I'm ever doing like and I want to do like Jewish stuff for non-Jews, my yarmulke, it gives context. I don't have to explain. I'm an every time I say a joke, why it's funny that it's coming from me and my perspective, because it's very much my point of view, my comedy. It's growing up religious in a big rabbi's house, and then like kind of exploring the world from a very specific perspective, right? If I'm telling a joke about, let's say I'm working on a bit now about when I first went to a club in my life, and I'm saying it from a religious perspective, why it's stupid to me. Right? Why my friends explaining to me that you have to take your yarmulke off in the club because you want to talk to girls, and then he said we have to pay for a table. I said, why do we have to pay for a table? Because then nothing comes with the table. I'm expecting a smorgasbord food. There's no, it's just a table.
Just a table.
He said, if we have a table, then the girls know that we're rich, and then they'll talk to us. And I said, so let's not pay for the table and keep our yarmulkes on, and they'll know we're rich. So it's all this, like exploring the world from my perspective. I need it to look like me to explain why it's. It helps my comedy a lot, I think. Like if I were not for Jews, because Jews know who I am, but if I'm ever doing it for non-Jews, I'll need a yarmulke for them to like understand. Oh, this is his perspective, and this is why it's kind of funny. I think it adds.
But especially these days, there are little. How do you say it? Like, איך אומרים, כאילו קצת שברירי. It's like fragile to
like
be.
Because of anti-Semitism?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, the comedy market in America is so flooded that you need something different. You need uniqueness, and I think that helps you more than the little bit of anti-Semitism that might push you down. Because you don't see anyone doing outside of our religious world, like on Netflix, Amazon. I've never seen someone do a special with a yarmulke. So I think even the ones there are a lot of people that grew up religious, their whole perspective.
I wear a yarmulke almost all day,
right?
Except for doing podcasts or shows.
Also,
almost every day.
I want it because in my stand-up a lot of times it looks like I'm making fun of religion or Yadut or something like this. If I wear a yarmulke, it's clear to them that I still do it. So it's a joke and I love it, right? When you take comedians, let's say like Ari Shafir or Robbie Hoffman.
Wow, that's a very good example.
Right? So people that grew up religious, they're very funny, but for religious people, they're like, this is coming from a place that they soneh et yahadut, right? That they hate religion, and it's like aggressive, and it's very uncomfortable for religious people. I want it to be clear that I'm doing, like, it's, you make fun of your family, you make fun of your religion, like these are my brothers, like I still do it. If I'm wearing a yarmulke and people understand that I'm still part of the religious community, it's much easier to laugh together at it. We laugh at kaparot and chickens, but I still do it. It's because it comes from a place of love, and like, I know it looks crazy, but I don't want to come across like Ari Shafir, that like everything in religion is stupid, and
Don't do it.
So that's what helps. That just wearing a yarmulke, me and him could say the same thing. It affects someone totally differently.
Can you imagine Ari Shafir with yarmulke?
Yeah, of course.
No, sometimes.
Have you seen his head? It looks weird without a yarmulke. It looks like it was built for a yarmulke.
Wow, exactly. I think he also went to yeshiva. And...
Yeah. He went to yeshiva here in Jerusalem.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
I meet people that all the time. I remember him from yeshiva. He had a stage apparently that he was like Haredi.
His last special now is reading with like a Jewish,
Jew?
Jew.
It's called
Yeah,
Jew.
it's
Jew.
Jew.
Yeah,
with,
Zalefnei
like,
Kama
the
Shanim,
letter.
though. Yeah, that's
with
just
the
his most
letters.
popular
Yeah.
one. That's when I watch it. I love that special. When I watched it, I said, "Oh, I could do this. I could do stuff about Judaism that everyone's has millions of views on YouTube before Netflix bought it. Millions of views, not just Jews, but people. It's interesting to them, and it's very biblical. So even Christians understand it. And
Yeah. From your perspective, what do you find like with us Jewish people? Why are we so
Funny?
good and funny? You know, good in comedy and because we are.
yeah.
Look,
So you ever watch the Robin Williams interview on the late night show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a few like I remember.
No, the interview where they asked him in Germany. You remember this?
Oh yeah.
So he's in Germany and he was on a late night show, and the host asked him, in Germany, there wasn't such a good stand-up. Not a lot of stand-up comedians. So he said, "How come? What do you think in Germany there's not a lot of good comedy?" He said, "You think maybe you killed all the funny people?"
Yeah. It's so true. Yeah, it's true.
No, because I mean, it's science, right? If you have a group of people and then they get persecuted, and only the most the people who can cope the best survive, and the people who can cope with, like, they're going to be the best at everything, and then those people reproduce, and then you persecute them again, and only the best of those survive. It's gonna be and also it's not just people that are the best at things. It's people that have coping mechanisms that could live through hardship, and that's people who could laugh at themselves and make things into jokes.
Did you see that I don't remember where it was, but they try to calculate how much Jewish should be in the world today if no
persecution,
inquisitions and Shoah.
No, I lowered it.
Billion. Like
Billion?
They calculate it
Like
billion.
the Muslims.
Yeah, even more. The Muslims should be Jewish. Every Muslim should be Jewish. Anyways, like billion Jewish people. You know,
Wow.
it's crazy.
Yeah. But I like it like this. I like exclusive club.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
When you live in religious communities, you very rarely walk around and say, "We need more. We need a lot more. I want more."
So how's your Shabbat looks like?
It depends on like what time in my life. Like for the past 3 years, I was living like with roommates at the Upper West Side in like a singles community. It was a lot of fun, but now I'm back home. I actually moved home because I was traveling all over the place. It was easier. So I live my parents' house. I have a lot of friends. I live near my brother, so I go to them a lot. It's very.
What are your siblings doing? Like
I'm the youngest of 6, so the oldest.
You have one rabbi.
One. I mean
the one you say.
More than one. The oldest one is a girl. He lomedet chumash b'yeshiva.
Okay.
She's a chumash teacher, and then the next one.
melamedet, like teaching.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one is the rabbi that I talk about.
Yeah. I don't like what he does.
It's funny. Me and him. I'll pull up like I'll pull him up on YouTube. We sound very similar.
Okay.
But he
has like
he has like thousands of shirim online.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is his name?
Dovi Neuburger.
Martin Neuburger. We're gonna let's give a shout out to Martin.
Yeah.
Why not?
But we sound very similar and we look similar, but he talks like more Haredi.
Your voice is like, the most radiophonic voice I've
My face too is very good for radio. He's not gonna like this, but it's fun. See, like his he looks like me, right?
Often when we try to
is-
gather chizuk in
It's
terms
funny
of
that we're doing this
inyanim,
one.
of being
Wow.
misgaber
for
and
my
yetzer, we
mind.
find it difficult to connect to individuals that are described in the Gemara,
Wow.
whether it
Sounds
be
like
the
me, no?
Amiram
Wow,
or
yeah.
even Yosef HaTzadik. But there are people that were misgaber in much recent
If I were to
times.
say Dvar Torah,
People
what would I
that
sound
had
like?
their own vayima'ins throughout the Deiros. We all know Reb Shimshon Pincus and the great heights that he reached. We're talking about an American-born
There is a
boy in the
little delay.
1950s.
Yeah. Okay.
He was a person whose Shmiras Ha'inayim was something very, very central in his life. From a young age, he was very, very makbid on Shmiras Ha'inayim. One time, someone asked him why he's so careful always to
How
take
old
a
is he?
cab rather than
My
a
brother,
bus. He
he's
says,
like
how much
40
money do people spend on
42 maybe?
glasses to have
My God.
perfect vision? Why wouldn't I spend a few shkalim in order to spiritually save my
Beautiful.
eyes?
Yeah.
But someone
So
once asked
there-
Rav
there's-
Pincus how it is that he mustered.
He and who else, like rabbi or only?
He has a big. He's a rabbi. He's like an assistant rabbi of a big shul in Long Island, but he has a kollel in Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like he learns most of the day.
Wow.
He has a kollel for like chosh and mishpat. They say so. It's like a specific kollel for like business. They learn halachot for business,
Okay.
and then like religious businessmen will ask them. Will come to him to consult on like how to do like
Wow.
kilu like limchor ha'isek shelahem l'shabbat or mashu kaze heter iska. Like they'll ask him.
Yeah, all those like business
Related questions.
Okay.
So
And who else? Like
and then
special occupation, like
I have a brother I'm very close on top of me. He's regular. He's a businessman. He's in finance.
no one does stand up or something.
No, not
Or
even close.
lectures or something.
No, they don't. And none of them think I'm funny.
How did he end up with doing stand up? He was less funny.
But my parents, like, we're all very. I speak to my parents before every single show,
Wow.
and I've done hundreds of shows. We have a group. If you look at my texts with my mother and father, it's all. I wanna show you. It's going up in 5. Azimali schok PM. Okay, going up in 2. Got good feedback. Like on Shabbos, like before Shabbos, they text me like, "You're gonna be on. We're not gonna. It's not Shabbos is gonna be over, so we're not gonna know. So we're gonna try to say to Tehillim the time that you go up, but we're not gonna know." Every text to my mom is going up in 10 minutes. Timsechem b'seichel tov b'nei Elokim v'yadam. Mashu kazeh.
Listen, Eitana, you know this the beat of Modi, with Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom Aleichem. You should see my text with my parents before I do a show.
Yeah,
It's like the blessed. בהצלחה, חיים שלי אוהבת אותך. Going up in 2. Exactly the same. Wow, it's crazy. My mother, before every show, till today, send me.
But Moroccan moms and Ashkenazi moms are different. Like your mom, she's telling you, you're the best, you're the most talented, you're gonna. My mom's telling me, I just want you to know, you don't deserve anything, so it must be from Hashem. The way she tries to calm me down before a show, if I'm really nervous, like I'll call her and they calm me down, she'll say, "Don't worry, because you're good enough that even if you're terrible here, it's not going to ruin everything."
You still get nervous before shows?
Sometimes, yeah. Depends on the show. Depends who's there.
The first show here in Jerusalem, like in the museum.
I was very nervous. I don't
tolerance.
know Israeli crowds. I didn't know. I never did like. It was my first real box office tour with 400 or 500 people coming just to see me. Like I did like 800 people with like opening for Elon Gold. There's less pressure. They're not here to see me, but those shows also, you have 10 minutes. I know exactly what I'm going to say. I don't have to, not as much stamina. A lot of the hard part is the stamina. You have to lock in for an hour and a little bit.
I deal, your face will hang up
hung up on your door.
On my door, for 3 months, something around that. And I need to deal with the question, who is this guy? Who is this guy? I'm going to open for him on May. It was like, I thought it's going to be so far away. And it's like this, you know,
Yeah.
we're in May. And we're about to finish.
That's crazy
tonight.
that it's over.
It's crazy.
I can't believe it's over. Every day you come in, you kiss the mezuzah and you kiss my face.
I love you, I love you, Dovi. Listen, what was the best show so far from
the tour?
Yeah, because you did like beta, which is a very nice room, you know, theater, and you did like Bar Giora yesterday, which is a totally different.
I think the one in Ramat Aviv, Herzliya, I was on
No, רמת השרון?
רמת השרון,
רמת
כן.
השרון.
זה הכי
I
טוב שלי.
forgot about that. מוצאי שבת, רמת השרון.
For a couple of reasons. I like small rooms. I like to when I went on YouTube and saw yours. You're performing to 5,000-6,000 people. It's very like, how does the person over there and the person both feel like they're talking to me? I can't do that. Like, I don't project. Like, it's very hard for me.
But you will gonna do that, you know.
I have to learn, but it's very hard.
You're going to do that if you want and if you.
Every time I do a show, I call the people before and I say, like, put the rows as close to the stage as possible. And I say, how close is it? They say it's very close. I say, now move it even closer, because I like to feel. And so this theater in Ramat Aviv,
רמת השרון.
Ramat HaSharon, it's
בית שמש, sorry.
בית שמש, ערב טוב בית שמש.
ערב טוב בית שמש. We went up on stage and Martin. He just he did it on purpose.
הייתי בפלאפון עם מישהו. I was talking to someone on the phone, telling them they were coming from Beit Shemesh, and I screamed to Eitana, do you know anyone getting a ride from Beit Shemesh? So now in Martin's head, we're in Beit Shemesh.
ערב טוב בית שמש. And then after that, I go.
It's the most insulting thing you could say to them. Also, these are people. They live in the most expensive city in Israel. They go, I don't live in Beit Shemesh. My cleaning lady lives in Beit Shemesh. What?
בלי להעליב, and Eitana also live in בית שמש. So we don't want to.
בלי להעליב.
בלי להעליב.
מה זה בלי להעליב?
No
offense?
Yeah, no offense.
No offense.
No offense. בלי להעליב. We have like put some more. What do we got? Yeah.
שבת שלום, שבת שלום.
That's Modi. Oh, you got a record run from me to have a button.
Yeah.
I don't say anything
we
though.
got, also have a shkoyach.
שכח!
Yeah. Every time we have like someone, you know, in בי-פאני, I have this בי-פאני show. So sometimes בי-פאני, guys, we're gonna do it in English. Very soon.
בי-פאני, that's funny.
Yeah, we don't know when, but we're probably gonna do it in English sometimes.
You're gonna do it in English. It's not gonna be funny in English, but
no, we'll try to do it. Eitana really want me to do it in English for. Anyways, when someone said like the dirty word, you know, like
interview.
No, they just said something like not appropriate, you know. So we put shkoyach on.
Oh, to bleep it out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Instead of two, we put shkoyach. יש לך דוגמה להראות לו?
You see someone get mad and he goes, oh, shkoyach!
תעשה, הנה עדן ישים לנו רגע דוגמה. שים את האחרון עם קובי, אפילו הריל האחרון.
קובי מי? קובי באולולה?
No, קובי קוריאט. No, he's a really funny comedian. He's gay.
Does he charge extra for that?
That's what you know. כן, זה איפשהו שם.
So the Ramat HaSharon, it's 340 people, but it feels like 50. It's semicircle, like the old in the Catskills, where like the Jews started comedy. Mm-hmm. All the theaters, the old theaters there are semicircles around, so everyone feels very close to you. I felt very like I was talking to everyone one-on-one. Everyone could hear me. The crowd was on fire. I was going for hour 25. The jokes were hitting, the crowd work, everything. Everyone was playing with each other. I was talking to that guy, and he was talking to him. That was the one where the girls came to ask for a ride.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand what happened from I'm in the middle of a joke. I'm in the middle of a joke. I'm about to hit a punch, and two girls are walking to leave. Right? But they're not there's a door here. There's a door here, and they could go out. I thought they had to go back to the seminar. They're going to miss curfew. You get in trouble. First of all, you come to my show, you get in trouble. If you miss curfew because you're at my show, for sure. So they're trying to sneak out. But instead of going this way, they want to walk past my whole stage in front of my camera. And so I'm going to make fun of them. I said, excuse me, you're leaving? You had enough? because it was already an hour, 15 minutes at that point, something like that. And they said, no, we just wanted to tell you something. I said, you want to tell me something? What do you mean? Right now? I'm in the middle of a joke. It's my show. And he said, yeah, we have to tell you something. I said, have you ever been in public before? Have you ever left your house? You ever go to a show? Like, this is my show. We don't do this. And so I said, like, where in America, the wealthy area is the 5 towns.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so I said, where in the 5 towns are you from? Because you're entitled. And they said, no. And I'm making fun of them. And then finally, when I'm done making fun of them, I said, okay, what did you want to ask me? They said, can you make an announcement to see if anyone's driving back to Jerusalem? We need a ride.
It's crazy. It's only in Israel.
I didn't believe it. So, and then there are 2 yeshiva guys there. I said, yeah, we'll take them back. Now they're all dating.
I think they're married. now.
No, but I told them if they get married, they have to pay me. Shad Chanas.
יש לך את זה? לשים לו דוגמה לשכוח. הנה,
מה עם זוגיות, קובי?
אז זהו, קודם כל אני גיי, אז...
בסדר, אז מה? גם לכם מותר. מה אתה...
יש פה כמה חובשי כיפה, אני לא מסכים.
זה לא בסדר.
לא, אני לא נראה גיי, נכון? יש לי...
מה?
Why are you gay?
וואי, היו גיי, זה טוב.
אני מניח שאנשים בגילך דגים צעירים בגריינדר.
בוא'נה, לעדן יש שאלות.
שיט!
וואו, יש לך שאלות?
רגע, אבל...
אילנה דיין, אבל 50 דקות לתוך הפרק.
אני יודע, תמיד אומרים שנשים אוהבות גברים מצחיקים, נכון?
קודם כל, כן.
אומרים שנשים אוהבות גברים מצחיקים. האם גברים אוהבים גברים מצחיקים?
שכח!
Yeah. I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
If you have more questions, we can do after. But it's something I've been wondering. Anytime I talk to some, for sure, the Jewish comedians that have been doing it as long, you, Modi, Yochai, anyone like that.
I like this list. No, to be a part of this list. Okay.
They're like, I'm still very cynical about my career and things like that. People come up to me after the show like, whoa, our son's in Miluim, we haven't laughed like that. It means so much. That's a big mitzvah. And I said, very nice, but I'm very firm. Like, that's not what I do. I want attention. I need this. And like, I don't want to like mix up and think I'm doing something good and big tzaddik because I do comedy. I do stand up because I like it and things like that. And anytime I talk to you, you're already at a point in your career where like, you really believe like, this is not for me anymore. I do this because like people need this and I have this talent. And when does that switch? When you were my age, you were also like, I'm doing this as a mission, or you're like,
yeah, no. Let me. That is a great question. Okay, but it's the answer is so clear. You know, October 7th.
Oh, okay.
Before October 7th, also I did a lot of volunteer. You know, as you can see, to a soldier with the Hanan Ben Ari and everything. But you get to that point that you feel, I don't want to say deserve, but, you know, like you feel good with the things you do and the amount of laugh you gave to someone. And you can just say, thank you, I appreciate it. Like, for example, if someone came to me after a show and he told me, we haven't laughed like this I said, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to hear it and not get any cynical or nothing about that. But after October 7th, I come to the conclusion that I'm doing much more than, you know, comedy or stand-up, or because it was like, I don't want to get dramatic, but it was like breathe, you know, like air for people. Even when I did like the tour in America for Israelis, you know, in Hebrew, it was like on January after October 7th, 3 months after, and you know their husbands in Israel serving, you know, in
oh wow, meaning people who live in America, yeah.
And they're like very frustrating and scary and everything. And they all came to me after that and told me, we haven't laughed like this for 3 months already. And then I understand that it's much more than just doing comedy, just make people laugh. Because it's, ask Yochai. Yochai will tell you exactly how it's feel, you know, to the audience that live not in Israel. So it's very that point, you know. It's
Right. It switched in your mind.
And yeah, of course. And I do think also you blown up. I don't know.
Well, I started right after October 7th.
Yeah, but you, because something happened, you know, on that day, that make you be much more important to the community of yours, and even, you know, they see a Jewish guy with the yarmulke. It's give us, you know, strength, you know.
Right.
I think so. You tell me. I don't know. Was that a point for you? Like October?
Not really. I mean, it was it was a point for me just in my head full of my life, how I think about things and you know, Judaism and Jewish history and like the way the world's going. But for my career specifically, I'm still in such a point of like, I have so many things that I'm like dreaming of and want to accomplish for me. That's really just selfish for me. Like how famous I want to be, not in a way like that I need, like not in a way that I want to be, you know, famous just for the sake of being famous, but that I feel like I have something that is applicable to more people, and that more people can, you know, I just want to be appreciated by more people, like when you're artistic like that.
Yeah.
But it's not like, I'm not at a point yet where like I feel that like this is so good, I want to just give it to people. I want people to give me the attention for what But
listen, you're doing it for a very, very short time now. It's 4 years. I don't think I can even say 4 years. It's maybe less.
Full-time, less. Yeah.
It's nothing. Listen, it's nothing. For a comedian, it's nothing. You can, you know, it's not it's something you can see.
Right.
All over. So I do think you should get to the point where you feel much comfortable to deserve or get all these affections. You know, it's gonna happen.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you a nice person to be with
before shows? No, not at all.
Yeah.
People actually meet me afterwards. They say, I met you before a show once and you were so mean. I said, yeah, what? I said, what do you, like, you're a dentist. If I came in and you're in the middle of surgery and I said, hey, can we get a picture? Like, no, I'm working here.
I saw you with your like headset before shows. Like a soccer player, you know, before shows, like Messi and.
I don't think we're listening to the same stuff.
What do you listen to?
Right before shows, it's like white sound. It's like relaxing music, and I'm just going over my set. Not over the set, just the first 2 minutes, just so I could get into a rhythm. Then sometimes like a little before, like more pump up Eminem or something like that. And a lot of times I have, I told you I listen to Naftali Kempa before shows.
Wow, I love Naftali Kempa.
It's just feeling very familiar. But when you get to the show, there's no more prep, you know, like what you remember, that's what it's going to be. But you just want to be in a good mood.
Just a good mood. And
that's why the second show when you came was much better, because you brought a whole entourage. There was music, everyone. I was like, whoa, I feel good. Like I was like, all right, it's going to go good. You made the vibe, like the whole vibe was good.
On Thursday, when in Jerusalem, Tonight
there was like
do the same, you know.
There was a party limo. I was like, all right, this is going to be.
Eden will come with us tonight. We're gonna do the same tonight, you know. Yeah.
But without the strippers this time.
No strippers tonight. Shiran, I told you there was none.
Shiran, that's your wife?
Yeah. Okay. No, but I asked her to come with us. She can't because she had a wedding.
Because she has kids, I think.
Yeah,
she has
kids and weddings. And,
yeah.
Do you think
you're always saying like she's always talking about these kids? Where are these kids?
Yeah, where are they? Do you think about kids anywhere, anyway, anytime soon?
I mean, that's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
That's for kids. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, if for Judaism specifically, it's like when people are single, people find out they say like, oh, they get less religious when they're single for a long time, and it's true because like. It's the way it was designed. Whoever designed it, whatever you believe, it clearly it wasn't designed to be. It's only designed for two ways, right? To be receiving, the mikabel tamesora, or lenoten tamesora, right? Either someone's teaching you our values, or you're giving it to someone else. To be in the middle ground of dead time you're flailing. It's not supposed to exist.
I never thought of this.
So because your whole life, your parents are teaching you things.
Yeah.
Even when you're not in school, right? You go to a baseball game with
yeah.
your parents. They tell you, act like this, act like that. Why? Like I said last night, to make a kiddush, whatever. So everything you do throughout life, they're teaching you our values and how you're supposed to act and things like that. And then even after that, let's say you leave the house, you go to yeshiva, you're learning more and you're dating, you're thinking about what do I want in a spouse because what kind of house do I want? And then when you get married, then you have kids and you're teaching them. So that's how it's supposed to work. But when you're like me, when you have like 10 years as single in between, that's not supposed to exist. So it's a very like weird experience religiously.
Wow. But it can also, איך אומרים לפתח, like develop.
To develop?
Yeah, it's like a self-development, like your personality like developed from that like empty.
Yeah. It could, it develops, but also it's like it's a time period that only existed in human history relatively recently. Maybe the past 100, like the whole thing of like living as a single alone, or like with roommates, single community. It wasn't a thing like 100, like you were just surviving.
Yeah.
So this whole like character development, finding your voice, finding your personality, it's cool. I like it, but it's like a big luxury, right? Like we didn't have they didn't have Xanax and Klonopin 100 years ago.
No.
To find my personality.
Exactly, but you do listen to like NLP or coaches, you know, like Tony Robbins. No,
it's not on my algorithm. Yeah. My algorithm is like.
If I just double click one of these videos in your algorithm, the rest is only those
only
clips.
Tony Robbins.
Yeah,
it's not in my algorithm. I'm too cynical for that.
Yeah, because your father is a rabbi.
Yeah.
And you in this community of this kind of knowledge and stuff. So maybe you don't need it, and your mother,
Oh, I need it.
Okay, so let's talk about Adam Sandler.
He loved the Adam Sandler joke. I have to tell you, there's certain jokes that I love so much, even though they don't punch the hardest. That one and the other one, you like the gay one. I love them, and if the audience doesn't like them, so I said, "Screw you. This one's for me."
No, it was so. I can't even like describe how accurate it was. So
someone was telling me that they were
only one person in the world. Well, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can say that joke about birthright.
Yeah. Wow, it's crazy.
That on birthright they tell you that they were telling me because I grew up. I didn't go on a religious birthright trip.
Okay.
So the lady was telling me that you might not consider everyone here Jewish, but we do because here on birthright, if we think that if Hitler would have considered them Jewish, we consider them Jewish. And I'm like, why Hitler decides? I remember hearing it, thinking, like, can you imagine if, like, two people were trying to get a minion and they were trying to figure out, like, is he Jewish? Is he not Jewish? Call Hitler. Like, why? I said, it doesn't have to be up to me, but, like, between me and Hitler, we can find someone, right? So I said, Adam Sandler, halfway. He should decide.
Wow. I just, almost.
Someone told me they were listening to the show, and when I said that, they heard you like cackling.
I was laughing for 4 minutes. I believe something like around 4 minutes, 3.5, something.
3.5.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy. So, what are your plans after you landed in America? Back in America.
In America?
You have a show right after.
Well, I land in New York, then I fly to West Coast.
Okay.
For a show, for 2 shows, Seattle and LA, and then
I did Seattle 2 years ago. It was amazing.
Really? Is it Israelis in Seattle?
Yeah.
Because tech.
Not much, but
a lot of tech.
Yeah, a lot of tech. Not much, but it was an awesome show.
People in tech, they laugh. There were some people front row last night in tech, and they
2 hours and 50 minutes.
2 hours and 15?
50.
Come on, 3 hours?
Almost 3 hours of.
What were you talking about?
I just realized that they don't know any of my jokes.
So you're doing you're like, oh, you don't know me. I do the first special now.
Listen, we opened the show, and there wasn't Seattle in that tour, okay, and. I start to get a lot of messages from people in Seattle. we heard you coming to San Francisco. Please add Seattle. It's very close. It's 2 hours flight, something like this. And I'm like, is there any, people in Seattle, like Hebrew speakers? And they're like, yeah, we know you from the podcast. So they know me only from the podcast. They don't know none of my jokes, So we opened Seattle, and within an hour, no tickets left, like 400 tickets, like in 1 hour. Yeah, at the moment, like they had a group chat between them. So
how many seats?
400.
400.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
We sold out the place in 1 hour in Seattle. So listen, this is a very, very. It wasn't so. It shouldn't happen, this show, because we were in San Francisco on Sunday, and we had the show in Seattle on Sunday night. Okay, and we get into the airport, and our flight got delayed. There was a storm or something like this, and they canceled the flight. So we canceled the show in Seattle because we couldn't get there. So we flew to New York, which was the final show of the tour, and they like begging us to come back to Seattle after New York. And after New York, I should come back to Israel. And I had this flight from San Francisco to New York, performed in New York, and get back to Seattle, and get back to New York to my flight to Israel in 3 days. I swear to God, I had a jet lag, like Neil Armstrong after he landed from the moon. I swear to God. I was like 2 months jet lagged. I swear.
I don't get jet lag because I don't have normal hours in New York. I sleep from like 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. So I was like, Eitana knows.
I envy you because
I woke up for every day since February to a missed call from Eitana.
Me too, and I don't do nothing with it. I don't do any tour with that. Yeah. No, but after that we get back to Seattle because they ask, they beg us to come back, and we did that show. Okay. And that was the final show because we thought New York is going to be the final show of the tour. It was my first tour in America, yeah. And we did that. We did that show, and I told you it was like almost 3 hours show. I'm starting the show.
I always wonder what the people that work at the theater, the Americans, the stadium, when they do this, what they think. All these 400 Israelis talking, they think it's a Elders of Zion meeting. They think.
Yeah, they don't understand anything, and we can make.
They're like the Israelis they're taking over the world. They're having a meeting here of some sort. These guys been ranting for 3 hours.
We had a not very pleasant thing with
with the BDS?
No, with the show in New York, like 2 tours after that tour in New York, we did the Symphony Space in New York. You know this?
Oh, it's big.
Yeah, it's
Symphony
big.
Hall. How much? It's 500?
No, it's
800.
800. See, I think more. But we did it. I did like 3 or 4 times the Symphony, and I think at the last time, some BDS girl. Was in charge.
BDS girl, it's never for sure a girl. You don't know.
Yeah.
She's only been a girl for a month.
She was shkoyach. She was for certain. Okay, but she just didn't let us open the monitors.
She was in the theater? How'd she get in?
No. She worked there.
She worked there?
Yeah. She didn't. She told my producer.
Oh, I thought you were saying she was outside with the sign.
No. She's we just said, we make a joke out of that she's from the short thing that she's from the BDS. So she just didn't want us to open the monitors. She told my manager, my producer. You didn't sign for the monitors. He told her, okay, I'll sign now. I'll pay you how much money, whatever you say. And she just didn't, no. And we called whoever, like, I don't know who we get to, like the most, the mayor, the former.
Not this mayor.
No, not this mayor. Okay, and she didn't want us to open the monitors.
And you think it was anti-Semitic?
Yeah. She was like this, no? No?
What color was their hair?
Yeah, some purple or something like something. A lot of colors. And then I told it to the crowd,
Yeah.
And then I realized she don't understand Hebrew. And then I said, kalba, instead of bitch,
Yeah.
And then I said, this and was laughing, So it's
That's so funny. You could tell her Kalba means princess.
Yeah. I shouldn't. I should have to. But listen, this show in the Symphony Space in New York, I've learned so much things, while doing this show, that I didn't hurt myself. Can you perform without hurt? It's a big theater. You must have monitors. Yeah, and make me stronger. Because
you didn't have the monitors?
No, I didn't have nothing, and I just did my comedy
for 800 people. You didn't have
nothing. Listen, I'm talking and I don't. I hear
our first show here. We didn't have a monitor, but it was fine.
Here,
well, not with you.
tonight?
Before tonight we have. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. I don't know. The monitor wasn't working the first show. Happens to be for me. I get off put by my voice, so it wasn't as bad for me. I told them, I said, whatever you have for sound check has to be the same. Because they were working on the monitor and they said, okay, we're going to work. I said, no. I did sound check without it. I don't want to get out there and then.
But I see you don't like too much monitors.
Yeah, I like it low.
Low, yeah. I have to get that.
Because I don't like myself yet.
Your voice is like one of the...
Yeah, it's deep.
Yeah, deep. Okay.
I told him yesterday, I thought because of my voice that they have to put more snare, like to raise it.
Yeah, maybe.
And then he said, no, more bass. We want to bring it out.
So for those who driving their cars now.
People listen to you in the car.
Yeah, and they have like a woofer at the back of the trunk. You know those people with the woofer. You don't have it?
No.
With the system, like the stereo system, like with the woofer and the sub.
A dog?
Maybe he's too young for that word.
Subwoofer, like the sound system with the woofer.
Oh, okay.
How do you call it?
I don't know.
No, it's a subwoofer.
Subwoofer. Okay.
In America, people with those cars.
Yeah.
We call them drug dealers.
Yeah, drug dealers. Those drug dealers. So all of you drug dealers who listen to this podcast, you probably hear Dovi sounds voice very loud.
In Israel, the drug dealers are on mopeds.
Walt, Walt. You have this joke about how do you call it? Uber Eats.
The delivery of the Amazon guy?
No.
The Shabbos guy?
No. I confused with
a different comedian.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I hope it's not the gay one.
It was in the first show, here when we did a week ago. You know what I like? A week ago, when we did this show here.
Oh, that was a great show.
Yeah, and then we were sitting here in the table. We did the l'chaim with the tequila, which we're probably going to do in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But then you told us, remember, Itana? He told us, I have the feeling that this is going to be the best show.
Yeah, I was nervous.
And I
was wrong.
Yeah, you was wrong. I blessed you because I have a very strong bless. My name is Ben Ben Baruch.
Ben Ben Baruch, twice blessed.
So I blessed you. Don't worry, that's not gonna be your best show.
And you were right.
Yeah.
Because I was nervous because I like small rooms, so I always think a small room is gonna be the best one.
It was very, very fun.
Yeah. Wait. So you were telling me at first time we met. Remember after I asked you how many minutes?
Please tell the story, please.
You have to understand okay.
אתה שמעת על זה, עדן?
No.
Okay, so just tell it for Eden.
Okay, so I knew we were going with a big Israeli comedian, but Eitana told me he's just starting English comedy. I didn't know anything from the Hebrew. And also, you have to understand with me with Israelis, I only talk to cab drivers. So every time I meet a cab driver, everyone's the best at everything, right?
Yeah.
Like the cab driver, I say on the cab driver on the app, they tell you what they want to talk about now.
Yeah.
And it says he knows music. So I say, oh, you know music? Dovi, אתה שומע לי? מכיר את Bob Marley? I am the one that is telling him, don't worry, be happy. That is me. And then they write the song about. So like, I take everything with a grain of salt.
Write it down. That's great.
Every day he's coming into my cab, I say, "Hey, אל תדאג." So when I get here, you say what you said with all b'chol hanava, but with all modesty, I'm not. You didn't say I'm the number one podcast in Israel.
This is details. This is just
This is what he said, and then I said, "Oh, very nice," and then I said, "Not only number one, number two, way lower."
Cut this out. This part is.
So then in my head, he's a podcaster.
No.
So I said, "Oh, he's my famous podcaster." That did stand up afterwards. So I didn't know how long. So I said, "How many minutes in Hebrew do you have?" Martin's there. I said, "How many minutes in Hebrew you have?" Martin's like, Dovi, who can most Seinfeld be Israel?
I'm like, no, I thought I just didn't understand the English, the question.
He said, what do you mean, how many minutes?
What do you
said,
mean?
how long can you go for in Hebrew? He takes out his phone. He said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 specials. Six specials.
Yeah, I have 6 specials out. Now I have like 3 more on the shelf. It was so funny, but I guess you just were jet lagged.
Yeah. Wait, so after I was asking you, so your audience, you have Dati and Chiloni.
Yeah, everyone in my crowd.
Yeah.
Everyone.
So I'm curious what
young, old.
In America, the secular and the religious, there's not as much like animosity. They don't fight as much because it doesn't matter, right? They're not fighting over government and things and draft like this. But here, it's like a little more tenuous.
Yeah. So
your Chiloni crowd, for example, like you talk about how you're religious or whatever. Yeah. Is that ever like? Do you think you ever lose followers because you're religious, or people don't want to?
Listen, I must say that I probably every now and then, will lose some people that doesn't like the
right.
things I said or the way my total being, But this is me, This is me. I just try to do comedy and to make people laugh. I don't care about left wing or right wing or anything of politics. It doesn't of my interest at all. And I just try to make people laugh, which most of the time, works, But I do sometimes get like comments or things like this, stop with this or that. You should talk about this, or
right.
Why don't you?
If I would ask one of your followers, Ben Ben Baruch, where is he politically? They would say they would have no idea. Or they would say
maybe they will have the interpretation like of right wing a little bit, but it's it's even here to everybody, not only for me. It's a little vague. How do you say? It's not so clear that as it was like a few years ago. Now the right wing, I think a lot of people from the left wing are now feeling a little more right wing,
right.
because it's especially after October 7th.
Right.
People now. Okay, I don't think I want those Arabs to live here, but I don't think also that I want them to
right.
It's very complicated here in this, so that's why I'm not getting to those.
Right.
Topics and debates.
Yeah. How many podcasts have you done?
You are the 363.
Yes.
Yeah, but do you think we should upload it as one of our
No, I'm number
פודקאסט?
one. I'm number one. אני מספר אחד.
No, but yeah, he really is number one. Let's make a whole series of English.
Yeah, טוב. But the reason I'm asking, if this is a classic question, but who's your dream guest that you haven't had yet? Who do you want?
I have
You could
some.
have one.
I have some. First of all, Bibi Netanyahu as a person, you know. And
What's wrong with him? Why is he coming?
that's
Bibi, tavo.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you know Shlomo Artzi?
No, who's he?
Oh my God, he doesn't know who Shlomo Artzi is. Like funk.
How many minutes does he have?
He's the greatest singer in Israel.
Yeah?
Do you know Eyal Golan?
Yeah.
Okay. He's
Same
Eyal Golan
thing?
for Ashkenazis.
Oh, okay.
Ashkenazi. No, Shlomo Artzi is like a consensus in Israel. He's the most popular singer in Israel. I think he's 70 or something.
70?
Yeah.
Oh.
Something like this, at least. So it's been years and albums. And I love him very, very much. And he's one of my dream guests. Who else? Adam Sandler, I must say.
I'm sure he'll see this.
Yeah, who can know? There's another thing I want to ask you about your I think I guess you have like a shul you go to every Shabbos. No,
No. My father has a shul that I don't go to. I have a shul. I have a shul that I don't go to. It's a level also. Everyone has a shul they don't go to.
But you practicing, right? You מניח תפילין?
כן, אני מניח תפילין ושבת, כשר.
Oh, כשר. Okay. But you don't like every Shabbat go to a...
No, I don't like shul at all. I don't like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Very ADHD.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Very understimulating. I don't know.
You know, when I'm
especially now, people come up to me, say things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want to ask. If people, you know,
all the time come up to me, and no one knows. It's so funny when people forget how to be act in public. When people come to me and say, "I love your stuff," I really enjoy that. But most of the time, it's a balagan. Most of the time, I say, "Hey, funny guy, tell me a joke. Hey, big celebrity." Like, okay, so you don't take me seriously. I don't take you seriously. You know, something like that.
Yesterday, I saw you with some of your friends, I believe, on the second show, before the second show.
Okay.
Those three guys. When we just go to see Shachar, you know?
Yeah.
And we get back and you see those three guys.
Yeah.
So one of them goes like, I hope you're funny. And he was, obviously he was laughing, you know, but it was like, I hope you're funny because I'm tired.
Yeah.
You never said that's
in America it's even worse. I just did Pesach programs. Oh my God. It's a room full of people like this. Like they're a king and you're a jester.
Wow.
Make me laugh, come. And they don't want to hear your routine. Because my routine's about me.
Uh-huh.
They don't care about me. They're not there because at the program because they came to see a Dovi Neuburger show. They come to our room every night, and every night they provide a juggler, a comedian, someone who throws fire in there, whatever. Tonight it's a comedian. They want me to talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult.
I saw in one of your videos, like one of the crowd, you know, a person looks exactly like Newman from Seinfeld. And I'm like, how the hell is gonna make these two laugh? You know, and you just do a crowd work. Yeah.
Well, I don't remember this guy.
You talk. No, he was behind of one lady you talk with.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh my God, if I see this guy in one of my shows, he was like, you know, and he was so angry, like, not
crowd
enjoying,
videos
you know.
are very hard. I started now doing with a second camera because it's so much more fun when you can see them. But my audience is so annoying. Every time I do a video with someone else in it, I get a DM. They at the time they're like, "You're gonna put that on YouTube? I can't wait." They all want to be in my video, and then my school told me if your video is up, I'm gonna get kicked out of school.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's a lot of that.
Why is that?
Every video I do, at least one person texts me, please take this down. It's inappropriate.
What?
It hurts my feelings. It's that. Every video hurts someone's feelings ever.
I never had anyone,
Really? Every
never,
single one,
never,
at least one.
Never had anyone ask me to take out. הנה, אני חושב שזה זה.
A Hasidish lady once came up to me and said, you once made a joke about it wasn't even about that. It was the joke about I was making a joke about like at Omer Adam concerts, how women talk after Omer Adam concerts. Like, it was so beautiful. Dati, Chiloni, someone with a shaved head chassid next to someone in pants. Whatever. I said something. I was making fun of like how like Jewish women talk after. Like, Mashiach is gonna come, and I put on whatever. I ran into a Hasidish lady in a restaurant. She was respectful, but she was Eish Lahava. You have to take this video down. You don't talk about how Hasidish women shave their head. I said, I didn't talk about you.
Yeah.
I said, I talk about it. It's a thing people know. She said, nobody knows that Hasidish women pay. I said, lady, we know. It is a thing people talk about. I promise you. And she said, it's so inappropriate that you talk about Hasidish women. But I notice that what makes me the most mad, I'll have someone. For example, I made fun of a school, like a modern Orthodox school, for something, and I get a million texts from moms there that said, they always blame it on October 7th. And how can you make fun of another Jew at a time like after October 7th? Yeah. And I look back at the other videos, you could see your activity with that person.
Yeah.
And they like a lot of videos and they comment, this is so funny. When I make fun of Beis Yaakov and Charedim,
it's okay. It's okay, but now.
But now it's you. It's not. Now it's Sinas Chinam.
Yeah, you have a joke like this that someone who asked you not to talk about a specific type of person.
Oh, Chabad?
No, Chabad. What was it? Wow, it was so funny. I can remember.
Oh, rich people. Rich people are very sensitive. Because I do a lot of private gigs. Yeah. They always say, don't talk about money. It's very tacky. It's the only protected class in America is rich people.
Yeah.
The rich people call me. We're very chill. You can make fun of blacks, Mexicans, midgets.
Just
don't talk about money. Don't talk about money.
So you're not advising me to do the old money bit in New York?
Well, no, you're a legend already, so it's different.
I must find this. Okay, let's talk about this place. What is this place? Please explain me. How can you perform?
I love that background. You think it's a cafe?
Yeah.
It's a cheese store. Because it's a cafe, and we empty it out. I built this comedy club into. I wanted.
Wow. I thought.
I loved comedy clubs.
It's a cheese.
It's called the cheese store.
Come on.
But it's a cafe.
My teacher, Espanol teacher, I'm learning. I'm learning Spanish now.
Oh, you weren't there for this second show. Let you finish this. But basically, there was a guy front row. I asked him what he did. He said he set up a whole system that he pairs tutors and he teaches Israelis how to speak Hebrew. I said, I've been here for a week. You're doing a terrible job.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, your Spanish teacher.
So she told me it's. I think it's. I talked with her. I told her we're gonna do this. I'm gonna open for your tour. So she immediately tried to see who you are, and then she saw those videos, and she's like, "Esta quesaria? Quesaria? It's like cheese store."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, I don't think so. I think they just made it up. Look like."
No, it's a cheese store.
I didn't think it was actually a cheese store.
It's called the cheese store.
On like the regular hours, like the day they
it's
sell
closed. You could see in some of the videos.
Listen, I have to get one set from this.
I told Eitan, I said, I'll produce a show for you, whatever.
Yeah, we'll do it. I must find this dude. I must find him. Hine, מצאתי. Look, this one. Eden. Oh my God, so good.
What are you guys doing? Is your first time here? Welcome. Where are you from? You're in Queens. You also live in Queens? Yeah. What do you guys do?
Oh my God, you have to, let me just.
Special
Shit.
ed.
Ega, you're gonna have to wait a second. Hine.
Special ed.
You remember that special ed?
Yeah. I never met any Jewish girls that do special ed. What's that like? You also wait. You do special. I just realized I just did 4 minutes of special needs shows. What got you into special ed? If you say you have a brother with special needs, I'm literally gonna leave right now. It might be there was 2 crowd work with that person, so it might be the next one.
Oh my God! I took a shot. Yeah, I took. Look at I'm sending it. Yeah, I'm sending it. Why?
But that's my whole crowd. Half the crowd looks like that.
Wow.
That's what I started the show yesterday. That half of the crowd is like this, and they're thinking. Every Orthodox person in New York thinks they could be a comedian.
What?
Yeah, it's a big. They think, yeah, I could do this. They all think they're funny, whatever.
Come on, try.
Yeah, that's what I said. You know what Gan Eden is for comedians?
עדן צוחק.
You know,
עדן תעשה כזה קרופינג כזה.
You know מה עולם הבא לקומיקאי? יש דבר כזה. I said, עולם הבא for a comedian, I'm not gonna get there, but you're gonna get there.
Oh my God. Look like my accountant, my lawyer, or something like this. Yeah, I bet he is a lawyer.
Sure,
I can put good money on this. He's a lawyer for sure, right?
So I said, Olam Haba for comedians. I get there. It's a big stadium, tens of thousands of people, and everyone that ever told me that they could do comedy is going to get 5 minutes.
Wow, it's great.
Yeah. So
I can picture it, I swear.
Everyone. And I'm just going to stand there and laugh at them.
I think my stadium feel like 50,000 of those people. 50,000 after 20 years now of comedy. 50 at least.
Yeah.
50.
I also started doing comedy in front of the people, non-Jews who start comedy, you're doing it in front of strangers. It's fine. Like my first shows were in front of everyone that I was going to see.
Wow.
So it's like very hard.
Can you please tell people how hard it is to
It's impossible.
do it?
No, it's impossible to tell people. You can't explain it until you do it. Until you're there with the light in your face and you're facing people and everyone's like this waiting for you to make them laugh. I don't think it's very hard to describe.
You know, I've experienced something awesome. Try to think that I've been through this almost the same process twice.
Because English?
Yeah, because I've been to open mic, stage, like the shalav, like, the, how do you say it, like stage?
Shalav is a step.
Step, like the first, the first step of open micer. And I've experienced the hard side of the comedy. And then, I got better and better and get to do what I do. And then, again, from nothing, I just step on the English, like open mic with Shachar in English on December 7th, like 5 months ago. And it was like, it was like the first time ever I'm doing stand-up, ever. Like, I forgot, they don't know who I am.
Oh, they don't?
A few of them.
It's not, because I thought it was like Michael Jordan playing baseball. Like he's
No. No. Listen, Shachar does attract some Hebrew-speaking guys that just want to pay 70 shekel to see him because it's expensive.
No, that open mic is 70 shekel?
Yeah, 70 shekel.
Oh, that's actually not great. Yeah,
no, it's not great. Like to see Shachar in his real show, it's like 150, something like this. So there are those people who just come to see him on in 70 shekels. So a few of them know who I am, but I was starting from nothing, and I just did like 3 minutes, at the beginning, and just keep doing it like as much as I can. Each and every stage that just tell me you can do 5 minutes here or there. And Itana connected me to Mo Brown. You saw him?
Yeah, Mo Brown.
Yeah,
he's
yesterday.
Yeah. Shows, yeah.
So he got his own line, like stand-up evening.
Yeah.
So that helped me a lot because during the war, all my shows got canceled, you know.
Right.
I was
wow.
like Louis C.K. And
Bediuk.
Exactly. And then I have, you know, free time. I wasn't afraid to drive, you know, anywhere to, you know, because of the sirens and everything. So I perform like almost every day. No, not every day, but a lot of shows, and it helped me a lot, you know.
Well, are those shows coming back now?
Yeah, of
They're
course.
rescheduled.
Yeah. That's why I have like a very busy schedule. This few.
Do they cancel people in Israel as much? Like Louis?
No.
Only for politics.
Only for politics. No, אבל גם, מי למשל?
Like, if you are too left, they will cancel you.
לא, אבל תחשוב על אלי פיניש, למשל.
Who's Eli Finish?
He's a comedian. He's like from...
Smolit?
No, it's not like... he does a stand-up now.
Yeah.
But he's very famous, like for 20 years. He's like in Eretz Nehederet. It's like SNL here in Israel. He just...
Oh, so it's not funny anymore.
Zero comment. But never. I don't think they cancels anyone
right.
for saying anything. You know, here in Israel at least.
Right.
Listen, we're gonna do a little break. We're gonna eat some sushi if you like, and it's kosher sushi, and then I want to have Eitana for a few minutes on the show to just tell her how great she is. So we got back from a little sushi break, which you didn't touch.
I don't eat fish.
Only fish. Who made the reservation?
Me. It's my mistake.
Eden didn't thought it through. No.
The fish have feelings. That's why I don't eat them.
You should see how they kill them. You know, when before they do the gefilte fish. You know, back in the days, we pick the choose. There was like the fish where we pick the fish. Back in the days, there was like aquarium. And you told him, I want this this carpion, you know. And he would just, you know, fish it. And right in front of your eyes, you know.
Here in Israel?
Yeah. You never saw it? No. When we were kids. That's how we did it. Anyways, so we're back. And now I want to say hi to a very...
You have one for that? You have a button for that?
Yeah, maybe we should do something. Let's give her a shkoyach.
Shkoyach!
Yeah, and we want to say hi to Eitana.
Hello, nice to be here.
It's just the same. You don't need to...
I know, it's... I'm not like... I'm not used to talking on like video.
Okay,
but I'll be okay.
We don't know if this podcast will be popular. So just think that you speak with me and Dovi. As you did for the last week, you know.
For the last
6 months.
For the last 6 months.
You're right.
We have like different codes, me and Eitana. She like, there's regular text and then there's text like she said, oh no, this one you need to answer.
Yeah. No, I treat our WhatsApps actually as just like my notepad.
Right.
So I assume he's not looking at any of it. And then when he actually has time to talk on the phone, I call and then I read through our WhatsApps for my own notes.
Right, yeah.
And then it's like, okay.
Wow.
I had to learn how to work.
That's the thing. I need someone to read my WhatsApp. That's gonna save me some time.
I don't have any extra WhatsApp reading time.
So tell me, Eitana, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Sure. I don't even know where to start.
You just did Aliyah a few months ago.
Oh yeah, a few months ago. My Hebrew's terrible. I've been in Israel for 23 years since after high school.
רגע, אז למה אנחנו עושים את זה באנגלית?
כי אני גרה בבית שמש.
Okay.
So I live in a very Anglo-American bubble. And, my Hebrew improved over the years, but it's still okay.
As my English.
As your English. a mom of 3 kids. I'm married to an amazing, fantastic weirdo who I love very much. You guys all got to know him over the last little bit of time. And that's it. I love English comedy. I've always been a big fan of English comedy.
English in general, I believe, no?
I mean, I love
I'm sorry.
You mean comedy in general?
Comedy in general.
Comedy-
English curse words in English.
Yeah, exactly. Comedy in general, 100%.
Yeah, okay.
But there's something about Israeli comedy that's different than American
Can you point
comedy.
it out? Like what?
Just very, very quick, very harif.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And I like that a lot. And it was kind of amazing and fascinating to me when Yochai Sponsor started doing his Israeli comedy in English. It was just like this new, exciting,
new beat,
a new beat in comedy that all of a sudden Americans who don't know Hebrew have access to. I went to a little bit of Hebrew comedy, like in little comedy clubs or stadiums here and there, but like English comedy from an Israeli perspective is unbelievable.
Wow, I'm so happy that you're saying that.
Yeah, and then the English comedy scene here in Israel really started taking off. I mean, we've had Comedy for Kobe for many years, who have always been a big force in bringing American comedians to Israel. But as the comedy scene, mostly in Tel Aviv, grew and new lineups formed and there were all these different people contributing to it, like I kind of noticed a hole where there was no one person lechabering all of the English comedy into one place. Sorry about that.
I have a button that says lechabering.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I was like, I could do this because like I'm in tune enough with the world here to know what's going on when. And like if I launch some sort of platform, like it's awesome because I'm not trying to launch myself. I don't need to show my 5 minutes to the world. I don't have 5 minutes. I'm never gonna have 5 minutes.
That's what Mo says all the time. I love those people who's so into comedy and doesn't want any spot.
I told Mo and Martine, I said, if I ever ask for 5 minutes, block me. Like I'm never asking for 5 minutes.
So you basically opened this page, English comedy.
TLV.
Yeah. I did.
The genuine idea was to open a page, English comedy Bet Shemesh, but it wasn't about.
But we wanted customers.
You should know, by the way, you made a joke about people in Beit Shemesh only speaking English. I made a joke on our release video for our tour.
Yeah, it was great.
About how people from Beit Shemesh don't know Hebrew, and I gotta see everyone has a problem. I got a very angry DM that said, "You don't know the sacrifice that we do to make Aliyah, to make fun of us for not knowing Hebrew."
Wow!
Does he know you're a comedian?
Wow. I don't know why it's not coming through. That's why I do the stand-up videos in the cheese store. I say, because if you still take me seriously at a cheese store, then
yeah,
that's true. That's funny.
So I tried to reach you. Matan Peretz gave me your.
I'm honored.
He gave me. He just told me you should speak to Eitana. She has this page with I don't know, was it 10K or something around this?
It grew quickly, but yeah.
It wasn't that many, but I see your influence and connections with people. That was much more, important than the amounts of followers.
Interesting.
So you helped me a lot with my every Motzash, every
your
Shabbos night,
monthly, weekly show.
A monthly, weekly, a bi-yearly
weekly show.
Yeah, a weekly show, Shabbos Night Live, which happens surprisingly on Shabbos night.
Well,
on Motzei Shabbos. On Motzei Shabbos.
Yeah. Still SNL.
Dovi thought I'm,
Chiloni
because I'm doing a show on Shabbos Night Live.
When I got it, I kept on asking. The first time I got off the plane, I was starving. I'm like eating. I said, "These snacks are kosher." He said, "Yeah, it's kosher, it's kosher." And then the hot dogs brings in the hot dogs. He's like, "Achi, ani dati, akol kosher." And I said, "But you perform on Shabbat."
Oh my God.
That would be Shishi Night Live.
Everyone knows that I never did a show. I never did a show on Shishi Ba'erev Shabbat Kodesh. Never.
Oh, you even in the beginning career, you
never even thought of
really
doing it.
But that's when the shows are.
Actually, there's a big article, yeah, a huge article about me saying no to 150,000 shekels for a show in Shabbat.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a very known, like, it's all of the Brut, everyone reposted, like for 3 years already. They're talking about that. And I just got this, it's demand. I don't know. It wasn't a demand, but a suggestion to do a show with no mic and I just said no, and they make a big deal out of it. And so I basically never performed in Shabbat. You are without your hair. You can hear me. Okay.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Forgot to give her a headset. Anyway.
We're going to be talking about her thinking she can't hear.
As I said.
Anyways, you do a very important thing for the comedy here in Israel. So how was the idea? We just talked about it for a second, but...
Should we look back at the DMs?
Oh my God.
Her idea, she had the idea like years ago.
No, really, I think it was December 2023.
If he just started to do on the...
it's true.
Must have been during COVID or something?
No, it was right after October 7th, I think. I was like probably on another planet a little bit. But in the comedy space, like you find different things in different comedians. And what, like you said, that I have like relationships. I love people. I love appreciating every person for what they bring to the table. And if I see something like unique in someone, I'm going to tell them and I'm going to see what we can do with that. Or if I can in any way, like, just help develop it or be a part of it or just, and for Dovi, I saw like a very unique quality in the comedy.
But where do you...
Now I'm looking back. It's hilarious. Do you know
I'm scared. Oh my God.
Do you know what I wrote to her?
No.
She said, if you ever want to do stand-up in Israel, I can connect you with some comedy scene here and some of the top Israeli comedians. Do you know what I wrote back to her? I don't know Hebrew well enough. I didn't think there's 8 people doing English.
That's exactly it. And like I knew there was some open mics here, and I'm like, okay, you come to Israel.
Yeah.
I'll help you connect people to the open mic. Go do your stuff. You know.
So where
that was a long time ago.
ביטחון עצמי, the confidence to be a producer. Where do you have that knowledge to?
It kind of just happened. First of all, like confidence, like. You met Zev. Like being married to him for 20 years gives me a confidence in myself because like you have to.
He's so funny, so funny. I'm
I know.
Him, last night and the night before, and he making me laugh. Like, out of nothing.
But we're like, he still makes me laugh every day.
The best way he describes himself, he said like, you don't understand, I'm a chameleon. And he really is a chameleon because like we're going to these theaters and he goes up to the technician. He's like, no, you do it this way. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm a sound tech. Yeah. And the guy's like, you're a sound tech? He's like, yeah, for 40 years I've been a sound tech.
But really when Dovi reached out to me, I mean, first of all, the timing is min hashamayim for sure because he really reached out to me. Everything is, but the puzzle pieces kind of fell into place because when Dovi reached out to me then to say like, okay, I want to come to Israel, it was maybe 6 weeks after I opened the Instagram page. And in those 6 weeks, I happened to have like started getting some viral content because I'm putting out my own like funny reels, old comedy, stuff like that. And the page was starting to grow. And when he reached out to me, I felt like I had this engine that we can actually do it. We also didn't know what we were talking about. We didn't think we were doing 6 sold-out shows.
I think I said 100 seats in Tel Aviv
and 200 in Jerusalem. Which, okay, like I know that I have people who I can turn to help me like do this in the best way possible. And I did. Like Yochai was a tremendous help and mentor, and he's just he's just amazing. And I was like, okay, I know I can do this. I know that I can figure it out. It's a puzzle and we'll figure it out. And then, of course, Ben Castilla is incredible to work with. And the people I had around me just kept like encouraging, like we can grow. If it's sold out in a week. The first show sold out in maybe a week and a half.
Basically, I thought we'll do 100 seats in Tel Aviv and 200 in Jerusalem.
I knew that was too low.
And then I said, you know what? I'll talk to my agent. Let me see what he thinks. And my agent said, do the 500 seats. Because this isn't about money for you. Yeah. At the time, it wasn't. Obviously, it's all about money. But he said, this is like good for your brand that you're touring in Israel and people are coming to see you. People see you go international. It looks good. So he said, open 500 seats, and worst comes to worst, you'll give out 300 tickets to Chayalim, something like that.
Wow.
Just to have the visual of Dovi in a theater, you know?
So I said, I was very nervous about it. Do you remember how anxious I was about it?
Yes.
and we opened it, and then like and then how long did it?
No,
take?
it was a week and a half. Both shows were sold out completely. We opened 500 in Jerusalem, 140 in Tel Aviv, with the option to open a second one in Tel Aviv that same night. So that became the next one we immediately opened.
Yeah, I remember
a week and a half later.
Talking about that.
And and then we just kept
and
going.
And then we said, okay, Herzliya and
another Jerusalem.
And I was freaking out again. And I was like, oh, I can't believe I just opened another 700 seats. Who do you think you are? There's a lot of imposter syndrome. Remember I was talking to you and Yochai about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the war broke out. So I'm like, now I can't advertise. Because everyone in Israel is posting in the Miklat. And I'm like, but when it's done, but when it's over...
It was...
You know where you're going to find it.
I was a nail biter.
I'm like, but when it's done...
You're going to need a laugh.
And so we didn't advertise for months.
No, it was probably like 6 weeks. I have no idea how long that war was. Anyone know? Time didn't really matter. I have no idea how long that war was.
My agent's on the phone with me, like he's like, there are people calling me these dates, so we already gave up like tens of thousands of dollars worth of work. I said, okay, then we have to make this work.
Yeah.
So
she was, like this for I don't know how much.
Really, I heard she was like this.
Yeah, like this, or whatever.
There was a lot of all of it. We really like tried to get to Trump to figure out exactly when the ceasefire is going to be.
Wow.
We did what we could, but opening those extra couple shows, and then we had 5 sold out shows, and a week before the tour starts, Ben goes, "Yalla, let's do one more." No, Dovi said like,
maybe
Ben
we'll
said
do. Maybe not, because
Ben said maybe not. He's like, "Let's do 5 sold out shows. That's great. It's a great tour." Dovi says like, and me and Dovi both were starting to get messages. Are there any tickets left? I didn't get tickets. Okay, Link, next time buy tickets when we open. Tickets first of all.
I was telling you, people text me, "I'm your biggest fan," but I said, "You're not my biggest fan. You're not my biggest fan." It was on sale for a while.
Yeah,
it was 2000 ahead. You know.
Well, you also feel it like the Thursday night show. Though that was 500 people who bought tickets the first week it went on sale.
Yeah,
the energy in there. Your first show,
wow.
amazing.
Yeah.
But Dovi said, "Let's do a backyard in Beit Shemesh, just for those extra people who didn't get tickets. We'll do it in your backyard."
As a free show, I need someone to warm up.
Yeah, a warm up show.
So we did it here.
Well, that became even earlier. That was supposed to be Wednesday. We were supposed to do it I was trying to find Beit Shemesh. The venue situation there is not ideal at all. And then Ben's like, "Yalla, if we're doing another show for a couple hundred seats, even if we don't fill it, let's do another Museum of Tolerance." That's how Wednesday was born.
But I told Dovi, so anxious. I said, "Okay, only open for the first 10 rows because I don't want to buy here, and then I'm going to get to the show."
That's exactly what we did. And then Dovi
by the time I woke up, that it was sold out the first 10 or whatever.
That first half of it and that first night sold out.
That's crazy.
Another couple days done. And he had to change his flight earlier. And then Tuesday, we came here to the most amazing welcome party for Dovi.
Yeah, it was fun.
With you. And
there were strawberries and Coke Zero. I said,
strawberries and Coke Zero.
So now, basically, you have, with all the respect for Dovi, of course, you have like another comedian after that. Like making.
I hope so. Like this is honestly, this has been one of the most fun experiences of my entire life.
This is the best week of my career.
You will always remember like the first story.
I'm afraid it's not going to be able to be topped.
I'm the oldest. I'm Nia Bechor.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
And we have Ami Kozak coming at the end of June, which is going to be amazing. Part of this story also was like figuring out this lineup with Dovi, like who, and Martin Winier was like a really obvious choice in the beginning, just great.
I saw his clips, I really liked him. I saw his clips in English.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great vibe. But I told her right away, I said, "Martin, I love his clips. He's very clever, good writing, but our cadence is both very similar." I said, "So I need someone in between to like bring the energy up a little bit. It sounds like we're at a funeral, you know?"
Oh.
And when we had this conversation, you had just gone to hear it for the first time in English. You're opening for Yochai or Shachar?
Yeah, on January 25th.
I opened for Yochai. That was my 5th set.
It's crazy. There were 500 people in the room.
In the Betam.
Yeah,
we did Betam. It was my 5th show. I was like this before I took a hotel in Jerusalem. I've been there alone. None of my people were with me. No one was with me.
Wow.
And I was alone in the hotel, in Mamila Hotel. I go to a restaurant before the show alone, concentrate, write the jokes, work on the jokes through all the Shabbos. Before that, reading from the papers. What was my fifth, the first officially gig, officially. And then she saw me there. She asked me, and I...
Wait, but this was also a week after you messaged me. The whole thing just came together.
Wow.
Because you only messaged me right before then. And I was like, wait a second, I know this guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have realized if you hadn't messaged me before.
So she asked me to open for you.
I'm a chutzpanit.
Yeah.
But she did it so, איך אומרים, כאילו...
Sheepishly.
Apologize. So I don't want to hurt your feelings, but if you will. And I'm like, of course. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, sure. Because I thought if I'm doing this gig for Yochai in January, so on May, I'm going to be better, because I'm working on it. So I can do it. Come on, let's do it. It was very, very fun experience for me.
And you also agreed to 2 shows, and then you did 5 shows, which is mashu, really amazing.
I missed the first one.
You missed the first one. It wasn't the same. But you know what? We needed to figure everything out so that by the time you got there, it was...
But I didn't, I didn't know who you...
Well, that's also part of that Dovi doesn't listen. Yeah. I also have to count on Dovi only absorbing
I don't listen
30% of what I say. I'm fine with that,
the most part, it's not you, it's everyone.
Yeah.
But so then I'm sitting Shabbos by my friends that were Israeli, or I think it was over Pesach or something. They said who's going on tour with you in Israel? I said, some guy, Ben Ben Baruch, is opening for me, and they're like, Ben Ben Baruch, פותח בשבילך, איזה חוצפה.
So good.
Wow. So it makes sense now. Why did you ask me about how many minutes do I have?
I did tell him that Jerry Seinfeld and Ben Ben Baruch are the only ones who sold out Heichal Menorah. I thought that would mean something to him. He's like, but how many minutes did he do in Heichal Menorah?
I think we should say that we're gonna have a show in June together
in New York. Yeah.
With Mo. With Mo, yeah.
With Mo.
Do we have a venue yet?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We're going to do it, I believe it's going to be
I think he posted the link.
Yeah?
Sesh?
Yeah.
Sesh comedy.
Yeah, and this is going to be my first, ever stand-up not in here in Israel, where people know who I am, a little bit, part of them at least. So it's going to be crazy for me.
It's going to be amazing.
Like a dream come true, and it's going to be, it's very soon. It's June 28th, something like this.
Yeah, something like that.
And we also have a show in Hebrew, like a podcast live in Hebrew, me and Aviv Alush, Amos Miliotita, as you know. So that's gonna be בבית של הרבי, ממש ב-770.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is, just asking for a friend, is Noah Hollander also from Leotita coming?
No.
I don't know, I just thought maybe people would want to know.
Rotem Sela. She can't make it, but me and Aviv Alush, I think it's enough.
What is she doing? She's an actress?
She's one of the famous hosts.
Like America's Got, Israel's Got Talent.
Yeah. And everything.
The Voice,
The Voice and the things, and the presenter, Bank Discount, something. את יודעת מי זאת רותם סלע? Why? She doesn't know anything.
You don't know? Also, I don't know. I don't know.
I thought that was a publishing company.
You don't watch the show, Leotita?
No.
Oh, I love the show.
And I love Israeli television.
No, this one they made into other languages. It was so good.
Oh, wow. I have to check it out.
You know, funny thing, I did the audition for Amos.
Did you really?
I'm so...
You auditioned for Amos?
I'm so not that dude, after you see Aviv Alush, you are Amos. Nah.
Wow, Baruch Hashem, they didn't take care. Wow.
Thank God you didn't pass this.
You could have been the brother, but...
Yeah, no, sorry, the brother. No, Amos.
You auditioned for the brother?
What is his name? The brother of Amos? No, not the
main guy.
No, the other one.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. No. Take this as well. Take it off from the podcast. Just leave it. It's okay. It's okay. No, but I did the audition for the other guy.
Wow.
Yeah, his brother. Anyway, so we talked about something before when we eat sushi. When I ate sushi. What was it?
Oh, the how the show came to be in New York? The cheese?
The cheese store.
Yeah.
So I, like I said, I don't get into clubs because my comedy right now is like they're like, you're a Jewish comedian. We don't, like, you can't play in New York. And even though I have non-Jewish material, but it's harder. You have to like really be on the non-Jewish scene and like in clubs every
Why?
night.
Because for them it's a niche. Why?
They don't know who you are. They don't care. Like all my material online, they don't understand. So like they're not going to book you. No, I've gotten from time to time, but so we needed like a workout room. There's other also Jewish comedians there, like religious ones that like there's nowhere to practice material.
Mm-hmm.
You get hired for the private gig and you don't want to practice there. So we needed to like so I was trying. It was more designed as like a workout show once a month, but I also wanted to make something that's like a comedy club vibe for religious people, meaning not a comedy show like that. They could have like go to like a theater, whatever, like something like a comedy club where there's 4 or 5 comedians and kosher food that you could order, like eat while you're watching, and it's tight. It's like a small room. That's more of that. And also it's like marketed as like new material, so the comedians feel more comfortable performing. So this was like perfect. It was a wide room, and we stuff in like 100 plus people in there. And it like we started posting, and they sold out right away. So I started just like pushing them once a month. And the second we dropped tickets.
But how's the audience? Is it feel comfortable to sit in a cheese store?
It's a little bayashali.
No, but don't you think about that? Like if you are the one who...
It's a cafe. It's called the cheese store.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's but is that comfortable for them?
It doesn't look so comfortable. It doesn't look so comfortable. But you get to see me, so what could be bad?
It's.
But the sound is amazing because the laughter hits the walls and like everyone's so small. I love it.
And who put the stage, for example, and the
everything was like built like one show after. Okay, this show we need to add this and like lights, and so I bought a stage, but I bought the wrong stage, so now I have to pay someone to slap it.
Those stories.
Yeah. Also, that's what I like about it. I put it together myself. I come the whole day and I'm sitting. I set up. There's one spotlight and the camera, and I'm setting up exactly how I want. There's like a backstage, and I like the working with my hands part of it all because like I know exactly how the set's supposed to be. That part I really enjoy.
And can I ask about how much does it cost to?
How much does it cost?
Not from a Jewish perspective. I just wanna know if it's cheaper. If it's cheaper to see you there instead of
it's
a
like
real club, you know.
It's like 120 shekel probably. But we don't take shekel. It's $40.
$40 and is there some? I see you have like agent.
Yeah.
So he
no, they're not involved in this. This is more of a
yeah, it's private. Oh,
yeah. I'll show you. I actually have great pictures from it. That we tried to make like an anthology through pictures of this story, but someone like took pictures of me throughout like the whole setup and everything. It was very cool.
See like the evolution of the setup.
Here, so like this is me like in the green room. You see the boxes. This is in the basement of it. It's like I'm basically in a refrigerator. So I go downstairs, like there's like a cellar underneath it. But I want to see like the ones of me like setting it up are much cooler.
Where is this place? Like
in Long Island. So that's why I needed like it's the biggest Jewish like population area, like the 5 towns there. So it was all right, the load. But I come the day of, I set up the whole thing by myself, and it also forces me to write more. Yeah.
That is the most important part. Yeah. And you like you have guests there, like
other comedians. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not only your.
No, I do now. I started doing like where I do like 30 minutes at the end, and they do shorter. But I bring other comedians, and I started. It also gives me an into like mainstream like I'm able to have comedians that don't know about this scene, like non-Jewish comedians.
Yeah, that's what I want to.
And I bring them, and they're like, they come and they're confused, and they're like, what? Because, imagine like someone said like, oh, I have a show for you somewhere in I don't know, Bat Yam, and you show up and it's all Amish people, the whole room, like that.
Mormons.
Yeah, all Mormons, all Filipino, like the whole room.
You see this Mark Norman new?
Yeah, I like that one where it's like all monolithic. Yeah,
bald, only bald.
He did Mark Norman did a series. You saw?
I saw the bald men one. It's so funny.
My favorite one is he does a show all Gen Z.
All Gen Z,
like woke people, and his jokes they're all so offensive. No one laughs. It's the funniest thing ever. He says a great joke, and then I go. It was a seizure.
I love him so much. He's so funny.
Yeah.
This dude, love him so. Hey, comedy.
Has he ever come to Israel?
He came once before.
Did he performed?
I don't know.
I've never heard of him performing.
Martin texting with him. Know him very good.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what about podcasting? Do you have any thoughts about that?
I want to do one.
You want to start your own?
Yeah, I want to start my own eventually. It's just that
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think you should.
I don't know what like. It's always hard. Then you start thinking your bigger picture, like what you want, and like, do you want it just to be for Orthodox people, or do you want to try to step out of that? And yeah. But I was on a podcast for a little bit. That's actually how I started. I mean, I was doing comedy before that.
I just started in a meat store.
You started in a meat store. So you can't perform together. It's not kosher.
It's not kosher. The podcast will be in a meat store, and the stand-up is
7 hours.
It's 6. It's not a flat.
No, my dad's German. It's only 3.
That's so funny.
That was also one of the jokes that the stupid jokes I hold my phone. I do amazing. That was one of them.
Wow.
So I got back from a date, and the girl found out I was German. And she said, so if I marry you, I could wait 3 hours. I said, if you marry me, you could wait 0 hours. I don't care.
What else? Do we have any plans for the future, like big things you can share with us? I don't know, serious TV shows, something like this.
I mean, I don't have like direct plans, but like the hour you saw now, like I want to make a special.
You should, yeah.
But not the full hour, maybe like 35 minutes, take the best parts, something like that. And
everything is best. Everything is the best part.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah,
you are a Moroccan mother.
Yeah. No. But you asked me if there's any...
I always ask you.
Yeah.
Criticism.
And to be honest, I try to... when we were in Betam, okay?
Yeah.
In Betam, so I sit in the crowd,
Yeah, I know. I saw.
So I was there, and I tried to think... Okay, what can I suggest him to do or not to do? And I'm like, every time I'm thinking of something, I'm like, okay, he's only 3 years to this stand-up. So what can I say? He knows better already. So that's good, and that's good, and that's he probably gonna be better because it just starts. It's nothing. It's 3 years. It's nothing. So obviously I have nothing to say. No, it's a very good thing, The jokes are I really like the the how do you say it, like the vibe,
the flow,
the everything. It's amazing.
You switch off, I notice, because when you're telling a story like about your kids and your wife and whatever, and I'm like, oh, this is style like storytells, and then at the end you're like, okay, you like basically announce to the crowd, now I'm just gonna do some stupid jokes I like, and then for 4 minutes, one joke after the other, nothing to do with the other.
Nothing to do. I love it very much. This.
My favorite part of the whole show. Can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
My favorite. People. It gets awkward. My favorite part of the whole show is after the chocolate mezuzah, after the strawberry mezuzah joke.
Or kegel, it depends.
You go. You wait for everyone to go get quiet, and you go, okay. Gilad Shalit. And everyone goes, what?
The element of surprise.
You know, I did this, maybe, אתה יכול להראות לו, זה שוכח שיש פה טלוויזיה, את ה-360 במנורה של הספה. I want to show you how I did this, it's not those jokes, but the concept.
Oh, in the big theaters also you do the one-liners?
Yeah, but in a different way. I sit on a sofa with whiskey.
Oh my God. When he first told me
Wait,
that he
what?
performed in front of 10,000 people sitting down.
You bring a sofa out?
Yeah, show him the מנורה, אתה פשוט תריץ לאמצע.
That was 25,000 people.
יופי, עוד, הנה, יופי. פיקס! תודה רבה. אילן. יש לנו איזה וויסקי משהו, אילן? ככה איזה... תודה רבה.
And there's monitors. Oh, they on the big screen they can see.
איזה כיף פה מנורה! תודה כזה. This is a... שומע ג'אז. שותה וויסקי. אני לא סובל לא ג'אז ולא וויסקי, אבל אומרים שזה משדר הצלחה. זהו, ככה היה נראה היום בחיים שלי. מה שכן, זה היה משאיר לי מקום לתהיות, מחשבות עמוקות על החיים. Deep thoughts, you know, about life. כל מיני דברים שאנשים בדרך כלל לא חושבים עליהם. לפעמים הייתי מוצא את עצמי יושב, בואה 4 שעות בתמי 4. Water machine, you know, we have תמי 4. שואל את עצמי, איך נחשפנו ישר לתמי 4? מה קרה לתמי 1, 2, 3? You get it? Yeah? אני מת לדעת למה בכל סוף שעה ברדיו טורחים להגיד לנו מי הטכנאי השידור. The tech guy, the radio. אלברט אלגברי, הטכנאי השידור. מה אכפת לי? שילמד עוד שנה, יהיה הנדסאי, מה זה מעניין אותו? אני מת למצוא את זה שהמציא את המכנס 7 שמיניות. וואו. מה, לא הספיק לו 3/4?
7 שמיניות, that's like from the dream?
בטח עכשיו הוא עובד על ה-15-16 יום. איך קרה שלחם שום הפך לפיצוי הרשמי? מה בחיבור של לחם ושום גורם לנו למחול? It's crazy, I see it now, it's crazy. I don't believe it's me there. שמתם לב שיש חוצפה רק ממדרגה ראשונה?
This was 2 shows?
אין עוד מדרגות לחוצפה?
1? You got it in 1 take?
Yeah. Look at it. אל תלכו להום סנטר עם חולצה אדומה. It's like Home Depot, they have this red shirt, you know. מכירים טוש שבודק שטרות מזויפים? מה קורה בטוש מזויף? תובנות. שזה טוש שבודק טושים שבודקים שטרות מזויף? מה קורה מעת פיילוט? מה נסגר עם הפיילוט הזה? מתי נגיע לעת הרשמי? איך יכול להיות שכל שנה יש ליקוי חמה שלא היה 15,000 שנה? איפה אתה? מה קרה לטרמינל 2? רגע, תעצור את זה רגע. רק אותי זה מטריד. יש לנו שיחה מקטורזה. קטורזה? אני נמצא, לא, רק אני רואה אותך, הכל טוב, מקסימום נוציא את זה מהפודקאסט. אני בפודקאסט עכשיו עם סטנדאפיסט אמריקאי מדהים, דובי נוברגר, שעשיתי איתו סיבוב הופעות עכשיו, והיום יש לנו... רגע, אני אהפוך את המצלמה שתראה אותו. Say hi, Dovi.
Hi, Dovi.
Listen, this is... Only English. This is Israel Katorza. This is the most...
Nice to meet you, נעים מאוד.
This is the best...
וואי, מה אתה אוכל?
This is the best comedian in Israel.
You already told me that about 5 different people.
Yeah, but now he's on the...
No. When Ben Ben is outside of Israel, I'm number 1.
כפרה עליך. איזה משחק ראית אתמול, יאללה, איזה משחק, יש אליפות. ברצלונה, הוא היה ברצלונה. אתמול הייתי איתו בהופעה, לא ראיתי את המשחק, הייתי רק מחצית שנייה ראיתי.
מה? אצלו בהופעה?
כן, הייתה לו הופעה אתמול.
לא, זה בסדר.
אבל גם אני, I also missed the game, the Knicks.
נכון, היה אתמול הניקס.
אני לא קיבל סרטון של ההתקפה. קיבלת
כן, הוא
סרטון של
שלח לי.
ההתקפה.
הוא שלח לי איזה...
תשמע, אני נכנס לחדר, איך אני רואה אותו?
איזה תותח אתה.
יאללה, אוהב אתכם.
יאללה, ביי, ישראל, נדבר.
רגע, הוא
זהו,
כן.
היה לו 6 הופעות פה, היום זו ההופעה האחרונה שלנו בירושלים. תגיד לו, wish him good luck. wish him good luck.
I wish you good luck, a lot of luck.
Amen.
אוהב אותך, ביי ישראל.
Wow, so you're also spinning?
Yeah, I'm spinning.
You don't
the
get
chair.
dizzy?
It's like this.
Wait, so I'm surprised you do it in one take. In America, no one does.
I
No
know
one does one show.
they do like
4 shows.
4 shows and
2 shows. Mark does 4 shows.
Yeah, I know.
Does he wear the same thing at every show?
Yeah, of course. You
Yeah,
do
they-
it
they
2 nights.
just-
2,
yeah,
yeah, and then
2
they have
They
someone
just-
cut your hair and make sure it's
Yeah,
Wow.
Tom Segura also did like 3 times the same room, and they just.
And the special isn't the best one necessarily.
נכון,
they clip
נכון.
around.
Yeah. הנה הלב של המקום הגיע, בוא תגיד שלום, תגיד שלום, אתה יכול לשבת איתנו פה גם.
מי זה? מרט?
מי זה יכול להיות? בוא, צחי.
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 כל זרוב על הצדיק, כל איש אלי זה בא. צחי, הנה.
יו. צחי,
תשב.
tonight, בוא תשב שם איתנו, בוא. יש לך משהו לעשות? Tonight we have the last show in Jerusalem.
Wow, I can't believe it.
So Dovi asked me, what does Tzachi does? Like, what does he do? Like, what does Tzachi do?
מה העסק שלו?
מה הוא עושה And I told him, he's the heart of the place. He just need to pump the...
The truth is, whenever I got to the gigs and I saw him, I relaxed. Yeah, it's the
Like
staple,
it feels like everything's under
Yeah,
control if
everything's-
Tzachi's here.
You know what it's like? It's like there's who has this joke? There's a comedian in America. He's not as well known. He's hilarious. His name's Hannibal Buress, a black comedian, incredible. And he has this joke about in America we have a fire truck, and then with the fire trucks there's like an SUV
נכון.
that comes with the lights,
Yeah.
but they can't do anything. So he said, "What does the fire SUV go?" He gets there first and he says, "Don't worry, they're coming." So Tzachi is the fire
Tzachi is
SUV.
the
He
fire-
said, "Oh, he's here. The rest of the thing is coming."
You can be relaxed now because everything is under control. So we talked about this insights part of my show. So you see, basically in my shows, I do it while I'm sitting on a sofa drinking whiskey.
So
by the way, do you want to say l'chaim something or like Chabad?
Yeah, I'll do
What would
l'chaim.
you prefer to drink whiskey or tequila?
Tequila. You can.
Okay, so
Those like one-liners, they're like something pops into your head that you think is stupid, but it doesn't fit in the act. So and you have a list of them,
yeah, but sometimes
or you sit down to write them. Like, I need to think of. No, I know you write them down, but is it coming to you in like a writing session? Like I need to think of 15 one-liners, or the things that just
No. They just popped up to my head while I don't know doing something. But sometimes this liner can be a bit or like a whole story. But sometimes it's just a
Can you do it with anything? Like if you looked at tequila for long enough, you'll come to think like.
Yeah.
Do you think the camels in the desert get drunk off the cactuses? Like something like that? Yeah.
I have these thoughts a few days ago. About the picture. If you a view, no, not a picture. Through a window. If you are staring too long on a breathtaking view, you suffocate. Something like this, it's just breathtaking.
And you can't do that in Hebrew.
No, maybe, אם אתה... כן, אם אתה... וואלה, אפשר.
Yeah, you can?
אם אתה מסתכל מספיק זמן על נוף עוצר נשימה, אתה מת.
It's actually better in Hebrew.
It's also works
It's better in Hebrew.
Yeah, okay, so... צחי, לך... לא, אתה דיאט פייט. לחיים? אתה נייר טואלט.
ערק, אני צריכה...
ערק, כן, אוקיי. גברתי? קצת? אוקיי. Okay. Wow. The agave smell, you know.
I was telling Ben what we did in when I was like living with like friends in the apartment with the class as well.
With the what?
We bought one.
Don't cover. Don't undercover.
At the beginning of our apartment, we bought one.
Okay.
Like 3 years in, and then we finished. We refill it with like Jose Cuervo's, like
Yeah,
$8 tequila.
That's funny.
Whenever people we want to impress come over.
No, you want a tequila?
Yeah, just for you. We bring it out very expensive.
Okay, this is for you, my man. This is for you, my lady. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
This is a real.
Oh wow, it's so. Oh, that's it. I was thinking it's so loud.
You're welcome.
This is a real Casa Azul. ¿Cómo se llama?
Casa Azul, ¿no?
Casa Azul.
Clase with an L.
Class?
Clase
Azul.
Clase Azul. No?
Yeah.
I thought casa,
Casa
como
Azul?
casa.
I think class.
Class?
With an
Class?
L, yeah.
Class Azul. You should.
It doesn't say it anywhere.
Class. Class
Okay.
Azul. See. Class. It's like a level. Okay, so you do bracha?
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו.
Amen. That's good.
Achla. That's awesome. Achla.
Yeah.
Sometimes I pick up words, I use them, and I know that it's not the. I don't know what I just
Like-
said. Achla. Wow. My cab driver told me his mom died. I said, wow, achla.
Oh my God.
How often do you speak Hebrew at home? Like with
No.
your family?
No.
Nothing? Like, so who are you speaking Hebrew with?
Oh, at home? No. Okay. So, well, we learned a little bit safer growing up, and then I came to yeshiva for here a little. I learned a lot by talking to Mishulach Abba Shili, like Yesh Lo Kupa, Shalir B'Tzedakah.
Yeah.
So people come from Israel to collect a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
I'll show you a picture, like crazy. Like every night between, let's say, Rosh Chodesh Adar and Pesach, just my whole house is
Wow.
people collecting money from Israel. So growing up, I had to speak to them a lot. So that's most of like my conversational Hebrew is from.
So there's 1 month in the year that
2 months.
2 months in months
No,
in the
they come all the time, but
No, that your Hebrew is getting
yeah.
improved.
And it happened to be, it was right before the tour. So it's good.
Ulpan in America.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you never go to Ulpan.
I went for 1 day.
Oh wow,
I'm
that
not
makes sense.
saying they're there. Well, and then, yeah, exactly. And then I spoke to you like I was a boy. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah.
this is my dad's office. See, just like lines out
What?
the door. So every night for 2 months, it's like that, and I'm like letting them in and talking to them. So that's where I learned a lot of it, and then a lot of Shababnikim. I love Shababnikim.
I love him.
Yeah.
I
But
think,
Shababnikim, I can't. I have to make a Birchat Torah first,
נכון.
because it's too much.
I thought maybe I would open another page. I don't know if to upload my videos and clips from the shows
Right,
in
'cause
English because it's not the audience.
Yeah, the audience.
I don't know what to do with them. I never posted even not one
In
clip
English.
in English. Nothing.
Right.
Yes.
He almost didn't want to have you.
Can you
'cause
have
he's
a
like, I didn't see him
separate
in
like
English.
thing on YouTube?
Like
For,
a-
you can't
No.
have a separate thing.
No, I don't know what to do. Even this podcast, I don't know as what we should.
Maybe it'll just die with us. It'll be this will be like the next Epstein files, the lost episode of
The
Ben
lost-
Ben Ben. 20 years from now, they're going to be talking about like, did you hear that? They're going to release it.
He has a whole English
Archive.
thing, going on. No one knows about it. Wow. So this Epstein. I had a joke about
I
that.
made more Epstein jokes last night.
Yeah, they were good.
I also have one.
You really love the Epstein jokes.
Oh no, because you heard what happened in Herzliya in Ramat Sharon. I was talking to a couple, and I said, "How long you been married?" They're an older couple. He said 40 years, but then he realized he made his wife sound old.
Yeah.
So he said,
I remember.
So he said, I met her when she was 2. I said, oh, they used to have an island for them.
I had this joke in English which I don't do anymore. I did it once with Yochai, and I opened for you if you remember.
Let's see.
I said that those old money guys, they always try to hide the fact that they have money. Try to do it. You can't hide a private island. Jeffrey Epstein could easily hide $500 underage girls, but not an island. You know, it's
Yeah, that's what the problem was. He was too ambitious. Yeah. He was too ambitious.
Keep it low.
כאילו, אנו אומרים בגמרא, תפסת מרובה, לא תפסת.
Wow, it's very funny to say, תפסת מרובה, לא תפסת.
בגלל שהיא תופסת אותה.
Oh, that's the name of the podcast. תפסת מרובה, לא תפסת. Wow, okay, guys, listen, we must save a little comedy for tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Because we're gonna run out of comedy. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this lovely podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
With some blessings. I just want to say thank you for letting me jump on that wagon.
Whoa, that's not a bracha. תן לי ברכה, בבקשה.
No, first of all, let me just say thank you. And if you want me to give you a bracha, and this I can do.
From a Mizrahi?
This I can do.
This I can do.
This I can do. אני מברך אותך, שיחולו עליך כל ברכות התורה. ככה סבא שלי אומר, you bless someone with the blessings of God, you know.
כן.
כל הברכות של התורה will... יחולו על ראשך בעזרת השם. And just keep doing what you already do so good. So that's it. I think this is the best thing for us comedians.
Thank you so much.
And I believe you're gonna be very big.
Thank you so much. Every night I'm talking to my mom now. I keep on telling her, like, this guy Ben he's incredible. He's giving me the best time. He's so funny, and every time she's like, "Wait, is he nice?" I'm like, "Who cares if he's nice? He happens to be he's nice, but who cares?" Can you imagine the interns, the Jewish interns that worked for Einstein? It's like, you don't understand. He's gonna develop the atom bomb. Is he a nice boy? מה אכפת לו?
And you, Aitana. Wow, we have another guy, and I hope you have more and more comedian. Just wanna.
I want to make Tel Aviv the place where like every comedian's like, I need to go perform there because it's hot.
You know when they said that when you buy like a bug car, you know, חיפושית, like the all of a sudden you start see only bug cars, you know.
Yeah.
So now every time since I just started to do comedy in English, I always hear only about comedy in English in Israel. Only that.
So good.
This guy is going to perform on that month, and you know, so. I believe it's gonna grow and
of course,
and be awesome, and I'm very happy that you have a huge part with that. So thank you for that.
Well, thank you for joining this journey. It's been wild.
Yeah, so. And I hope we'll just keep doing it and move on.
Israeli comedy in English. English comedy in Israel.
L'chaim. Thank you guys for listening. And
I'm not going to clink your ears again.
No, that wasn't you. It was him.
Never mind.
Thank you guys. See you on the next episode, I believe.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Dovi.
Wow.